The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Umentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there,
our sponsors include
Hookster's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to the court of the Randolph Rockets here in Randolph, Wisconsin, as we get ready to call the opening game of the Trailways West. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here. Joining me on the broadcast is Makai Ackerman. Makai, you saw a little bit of volleyball starting already on last weekend, and that was basically when most of the teams could start. And I don't know about you, but that certainly got me jazzed up, and I'm glad that the volleyball season is back in swing.
Yeah, this past weekend we were at that 12-team tournament in Waupun, Wisconsin at CWC. My first taste of volleyball, at least calling it from in the booth up here. And let me tell you, once I got the little taste of it, that's all I wanted. It was such a fantastic tournament, some great games. Dominic and I were there to call all three of CWC's matches on Saturday, and ever since then I've been looking forward to today where I get to hop back up here with you, and now we get to open the Trailways Conference here with Randolph and the Fall River Pirates.
Yeah, Trailways West, these are two teams that are always in the hunt for the conference title. You can throw records right out the window. And we'll talk a little bit about that when we get to Randolph and we talk about that with Coach Jeff Kolbeck as we did the interview. But before we do that, we're going to step aside. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back in about 3.5 minutes to talk about the Fall River Pirates. What's taking place right now on the court is the JV action here in set number 2. And it's been one set apiece, and I'm not sure if they're going to play a third set. I would guess that they will. That means that we've got a lot of time to talk and a chance to get through all of our sponsors. So you're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream. We'll be back.
Vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee-owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Randolph High School, home of the Rockets, as we get ready here for this varsity contest here in the Trailways West. But they just split here in JV, so we're already running late, which is fine. You know, I don't mind watching the JV games. It was pretty good to watch as well, I thought, when we were watching it here.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, after we got set up pretty quick today, and obviously with the extended game here, we get to watch a little bit. And I'm not going to sit here and complain about watching some more volleyball. Obviously, we enjoy it. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. So going to a third set, first one to 15, should be an interesting one between the JV team here for the Rockets and the Pirates. But first, Jeff, I think you've got some stats on the varsity team that will be coming up in about 25, 30 minutes after this game finishes.
Let's talk about the visiting Fall River Pirates under head coach Laura Troutman. I don't know how many years she's been doing it, but I know since I've been covering volleyball here at Randolph and with Fall River, she's been the coach, and she's had some really good success with her team. You can throw records out because you have to take a look at the teams that they play. So Fall River currently is 3-6. This is the opening game of the conference, so all teams are 0-0 right now in their conference. They are a Division IV opponent as well, so they're going to be in the section or in the regional for sure. In the sectional, just depending upon where the seeds take place. But they lost their opening game to Adams Friendship 2-1. Then they beat Clinton 2-0. And again, Adams Friendship is a really good competitive team. Deerfield, a very strong competitive team, I believe they're in the Trailway South, if I remember correctly. They lost to them 2-1. And when I say that, that's 2-1 for those that are not necessarily big volleyball aficionados. They lost to Lodi, a big program, right? They lost to them 2-0. They lost to Auburndale, who is a perennial sectional qualifier, if not a state qualifier. They lost to them 2-0. And then they take on a big Sheboygan North in a Division I program, and they beat them 2-0. They go back and they play Wittenberg-Burnhamwood again, which is another strong program over in the Central Wisconsin Conference. I'm drawing a blank which part of that division that they're in. And then they played Madison-La Follette, and they beat them 2-1, and then they lose to Tomahawk 2-1. So they have played some high-quality teams, and so far they're 3-6 with their overall record.
I was just going to say, you talk about 3-6, and people look at that and they're like, all right, it'll be a subpar season here, 3-6, but when you look at the actual teams that they've played, that's not something to, kind of sniff at. Some hard competition in those teams. We go all the way up to D1, and obviously they're a D4 program. So to come out of what you just mentioned, 3-6, I'd say you can look at that pretty favorably heading into conference play.
Right, and it really will come when we start to talk about the Randolph Rockets and their record and who they have played. We'll get a chance to talk about that. Let's talk about some statistics here for the Fall River Pirates, again, out of the Trailways West. Leading the team in kills, no surprise here, is Emma Sampson, the senior. Emma is 5'11". She is your middle hitter. She has 61 kills on 189 attempts. So her percentage isn't all that great, but again, take into consideration who she is, who they've been playing against. She's got a 32% kill percentage. That's pretty solid. Second on the team is also a senior, Natalie Feets. She has 48 kills on the season out of 134 attempts. That's a 35.8% kill rate percentage. That is phenomenal as well. And then third on the team is a junior, number 13, Addison McDonald. She's got 24 kills out of 97 attempts. Take a look at some of the serving that we have here for the Fall River Pirates, leading the way with aces. So when you take a look at, Makai, when you look at the statistics for serving, you have to look at serve percentage, points that are earned on your serve, and then you have to take a look at aces as well. Leading the team with aces is number 13, Addison McDonald. She has 12 aces so far on the season, and she's had 71 serving attempts. her serve percentage is sitting at 81.7%. So 8 out of 10 times she's going to get a point on her serve. Second on the team in aces is number 14, Addison Steers. She is just a junior as well. She has had 87 serving attempts, but her serve percentage leads the team, 96.6%. She's putting that ball in play and giving themselves a chance to win a point. And then you take a look at the third on the team is Natalie Feets. She's got 8 aces on the season out of 64 serving attempts. That's 81.2%. But in percentages, when we take a look and we shift down now, you have to take a look at number 3, Aspen Schlachter. She has a 94.1 serving percentage. And then third on the team is number 1, Isla Mahjaka. Is just a sophomore, and she's serving at 90.2%. So again, awesome numbers there on those top servers. You know that to win in volleyball, you have to get the ball in play.
Yeah, serving is so important, especially early in the season like this. You see so many errors from that service line, just hitting it right into the net, maybe too far out the back end. If you have a bunch of servers, especially a sophomore there you listed with Majako at 90%, and then obviously you had Addison Steers at 96%. I mean, talking about serving and how important it is, especially this early in the season, it's a really good key here for the Pirates from Fall River.
Let's take a look at some of the blocking percentage, and again, this does not surprise if you. This is Makai's first time seeing this team, but Emma Sampson, again the senior, leads the team with a total of 15 total blocks, and second on the team with 8 is Natalie Feets. She is also a senior. Feets is at 5'9", so she gets up there and jumps, and so can Sampson, but she's already at 5'11" for this team. Digs for the team, so that when they're going after the ball and trying to make sure that they can dig it out, is going to be the leading digger on the team is number 4, Dana Dykstra. She's got 42 digs on the season. Emma Sampson has 34 and Natalie Feets with 31. So again, they're battling out there to try and make sure that they can keep this ball in play. And then the ball handling, so the person who's getting the ball served to her the most, and you would expect that. I'm assuming that number 13, Addison McDonald, will be the libero. She's got 103 assists. I take that back. She is the setter, so she's got 103 assists so far on the season. They don't tell us how many attempts she's had, but it's 4.7 assists per set. That's what I have here so far for the Fall River Pirates. We're going to step aside here. It is 6-5 here in this third set. And we'll run a couple of ads, and then we'll come back and we will talk about the Randolph Rockets. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman. Isaac and Kaya are going to be running our portables tonight. We'll be back after these messages here on Radio Plus Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets, and good luck in the postseason.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
And our good buddy Steve with us here at the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Big week. It's September. It's football week. Steve, talk about it for us here.
Micah Parsons week. Yeah, come down and check out the Packers and the Lions, and let's see what's going to happen here. This is an exciting time to be a Packers fan.
Lewis, of course, in action. Of course, you can stop down. The game's always on one of your many TVs here, right?
Yeah, we've got the TVs on all the time. Sporting events, Badger stuff's on. If you don't want to come and watch that this year, but every time you come in here, we'll find something to watch. Golf's always on too, so come check it out. There's always a cold beer and a good show to watch.
11 o'clock daily when you open. Get that Friday fish fry in early too, right?
Yeah, call early for the fish fry. Obviously, for your carryouts. Once you get to be 5 o'clock, you could be looking at an hour wait for a carryout. So call in early, get your spot. If not, come on down and eat with us and hang out and have another drink with us then too. $2.50 old fashions on Friday from 4 to 8.
Beautiful, my friend. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street, Waupun. Go Pack, go.
Thanks, Nick.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Werner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now, right before your tax return comes in. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Werner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to...
Welcome back here to Randolph High School. Home of the Rockets. Let's take a look at this Randolph Rockets team here that will be starting again at home with their Trailways Conference opening game here in the Trailways West. And it always seems like Coach even said it, that they're always opening the season with Fall River. And then whoever loses this one is always battling to try and get themselves back in to the conference title, and then they're hoping that the other team that did get the win here will make a loss somewhere along the way. Let's take a look at the Rockets. Again, you can throw records right out the window here. The Rockets are 0-6 on the season. But let's talk about where that 0-6 comes from. They start their season going to what's called the Beast of the Northeast tournament, it is probably, I would guess, 80% Division I teams. And then the remaining percentage that is typically there, let's call it 15%, of those teams, they have qualified either for the state tournament or were in the sectional finals. And then Randolph, because of they have a state title underneath their belt. Or I take that back, a state appearance a couple of them under their belt. Trying to see when recently was. I want to say it was 2000 and looks like 16.
22 they have right
and
there.
22. So because of their success that they have had in the past, they fit right into this tournament. Unfortunately, the last couple of years, they're in a true rebuilding year. And when you talk about smaller schools, it is a rebuild. It's not a reload very often, just because of the numbers that you have to work with. But they are also a Division IV team. So let's talk about who they played. They played Kewaskum, lost 2-0. They played Luxembourg Casco, lost 2-0. Powerhouse Kaukauna, 2-1. They lost. So they ended up taking a set. And coach had said, and you'll hear it in his interview, they continued to improve throughout. Their next game on Saturday was Hortonville. They lost 2-0. Then La Crosse Aquinas, always in the state contender, lost 2-0. And then Houghton, Michigan. Not a lot of people know about them, but the UP Houghton is a powerhouse in Michigan. And they lost 2-0 to them as well. But coach said they continued over and over. Why are they playing to 25?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on here when they hit 15 and they continued to play, but I was just kind of letting it go. Not exactly sure.
Right. The only reason I'm commenting on that, because our 12 viewers who are here, they're waiting to find the varsity game, and they're not getting it. So, I apologize that that's not the case here, but the JV contest has been very competitive right now here for Randolph, and I know that we don't have the full court, and we're not getting everything. We'll get there working in the main camera eventually. But let's, again, that's your 0-6 start. Now let's take a look at some of the individual statistics here. And then when you look at some of the statistics, they're pretty solid. Leading the team in attacks and kills, not a surprise here, is number 34, Maddie Miedema, just a junior. She's got 21 kills on the season out of 91 attempts. Second on the team with kills is Lexi Zemlo, just a sophomore, played on the JV last year, has come up. She's got 17 kills on 95 attempts. That's a 17.9 kill percentage. Going back to Miedema, she's at 23.1%. And then number 10, Isabel Gorsuch. She is a senior. She's got 11 kills on the team out of 42 attempts, 26.2%. And having played in all of the sets that they have played in, all 13. So, that you take a look at their percentages and the attacks that they've had and against the teams that they played against, pretty solid. And these girls are all coming back, except for Zemlo is new to the varsity. And I'm excited to see Lexi get out here and play.
When you start with the tournament, what was it, the Beast of the Northeast, the Beast of the East?
Beast of the Northeast.
Beast of the Northeast. Usually when you start in a tournament like that, it's going to be a pretty grueling battle, and that's exactly what it was for this Rockets team. They play some very good contenders, some Division I schools. You talk about most of them in that tournament being D1, and Randolph not being up there. So it's really hard with these smaller schools, especially when you go to tournaments, the Beast of the Northeast, and you're going to expect big things. That's exactly what you do. But when you lose those sets, you can put up a battle, but at the end of the day, you should still hold your head high. Moving into conference play here, sure, you're 0-6, but good thing that 0-6 does not mean anything towards your goals to make the playoffs and eventually contend for a state title once again.
Exactly. And again, that's his coach has the philosophy, and we talked a little bit about it. I can't remember if it was on the interview or outside of the interview about how, do you want a conference title? Absolutely. Or would you trade that for a sectional? You would be glad to go 2 sectionals and continue to grow throughout the season. So if you lose the conference title because of you're continuing to grow, you'll take that.
Yeah, of course.
Any day. Let's take a look at the serving statistics here for the Randolph Rockets. And again, leader in aces is number 20, Tessa Reed. She again is returning. She is just a junior. She has 9 aces on the season on 38 serving attempts. Her serve percentage is also really high at 92.1%. And she's got 23 points scored on her serve throughout the season to lead the team. Just phenomenal numbers when you take a look at percentage-wise and you put it into those statistics. It really is solid. The number 2 ace provider on the team is number 34, Maddie Miedema. I was trying to figure out how to praise it. She's got 6 aces so far on the season out of 42 attempts, and she's serving at 90% serve percentage. So again, not only does she kill at 5'7", does she get up there and go after the ball and make the kill, she also can serve and get points that way. And then third on the team, when you take a look at aces, it's a tie between Isabel Gorsuch and Lexi Zemlo with 4 apiece. Out of 32 attempts for Gorsuch, 84.4 serve percentage. She's got 13 points on the team. That is third on the team as far as points. But now take a listen to this. Lexi Zemlo only has 4 aces on the season out of 31 attempts. 100% serve percentage.
Wow.
That ball is put in play all the time. She has yet to miss a serve, have a service error. That's just incredible. And she's got 11 points on the team.
Indeed incredible. We talk about serving. I talked about it with the Pirates. Let's talk about it for the Rockets here. When you have 100% from the service line, sure, you've only played 6 games. You're still early in the season, just reaching conference play now. But let's not get complacent here. 100% from the service line is huge for your team who's looking to start some rallies, get some kills, and it's exactly what you need when your person you can provide on, the Zemlo in this case, can put it right over where she needs to.
And she's had 31 attempts, so it's not like it's 100% out of 5 attempts.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? 31 is a pretty decent number of attempts to already have. And again, Maddie Miedema, we didn't talk a lot about her service, but she has 90% out of 42 attempts, so she's got 19 points on this team, which is the second leading point getter for the Randolph Rockets. Let's take a look at blocking. Leading the team in blocks is Maddie Miedema. So she kills, she blocks, she serves. She's got 4 kills. Tessa Reed and Isabel Gorsuch each with 3. So this is not a team, and Coach talks about it, they're not a blocking team. That's not the way that they play. They play dig, get control, get into system, and get the kill. That's his whole philosophy with it. And when you understand that that's what he's looking for, here's your statistics that make a lot of sense. Leading the team in digs is number 34, Maddie Miedema, the junior. She's got 30 digs. Number 20, Tessa Reed, a junior, has 28 digs. Number 18, Annika Reed, has 23 digs. Lexi Zemlo with 25 digs. They're all right in there. 4 of their players have 23 or more digs, with the most being 30.
Yeah, you don't have to be a flashy team to win games. You don't have to go up there and block every shot and then kill it on the next one with a powerful slam. You can be really technical and play very good defense, and that's what you should expect to see today from the Rockets. Getting low, digging the ball out in tough situations, and then finding a way to get the ball back over to their opponent's side. Let them make the mistakes, even if they have to push that thing over and continue to play defense. That's what the Rockets will do. They should stick to that game plan today, but we will see what happens as the JV match finally wrapped up, and we should be about 20 minutes out from game time now.
Yep. Tessa Reed, number 20, the junior. She is your ball handler. She's got 47 assists on the team, and that's what you expect to have out of your setter. And there's not anybody else that's even in double digits, which is typical when you start talking about your team getting in system and running the system. Serve, receive, receiving the most serves then to try and get Maddie from out of being in her system to attack. They serve her. She's had 62 serve receptions And then number 1 on the team is number 18, Annika Reed. Obviously just a sophomore, and at 5'7", they think that they can go after her and force them to get out of system, but she's handled it well with the serve receive at 69 receptions and only had 21 errors.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty impeccable looking at some of these stats and thinking about how they're 0-6, but exactly what you talk about. You got to throw those records away, move past it as a team. I think you keep your head up, you continue to push forward, and now we should see an actual competitive match here between Fall River and the Randolph. Like you said earlier, them two usually starting off against each other in conference play, and then the other one trying to battle back. So a huge game to start conference play here in the Trailways East. I think we'll take a break, run some ads, and come back with some more pregame show in a second.
Yeah, we'll do so. We'll be back here. That's what we have for statistics for the Randolph Rockets. We'll be back after these messages.
Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
All-Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown.
Welcome back here. Great shot on the court there by Kaya. We'll switch it over. We've got a great shot over there as well by Isaac down on the court, seeing the warm-ups here. He's got Fall Riverside for this contest. Switching back over to Kaya. She's got the Randolph Rockets warming up here. Again, this should be a pretty exciting contest here between these two teams, battling once again in the Trailways West to start things out to try and become the conference champs.
Yeah, I'm really excited here. Some more softball, softball. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Some more volleyball action here up from the booth in Randolph. I was excited my entire drive down or up here today. I was just thinking about it in classes. I'm sitting there thinking, wow, can't wait to go broadcast with Jeff tonight. We get to see some good volleyball again. So had to tune back into my lecture, but nonetheless, we're finally here. Should be starting in roughly, I'd say, a little over 15 minutes now as two teams get their warm-ups, and then they'll each individually take the court. But we went through the stats. We went through their records so far. First game in conference play today, and should be a good one from these two squads.
Again, throw out the records. 3-6 right now. I mean, yes, we're sharing it. It's 3-6 for the Fall River Pirates, and for the Randolph Rockets, they are 0-6 so far on the season. But again, we talked about in the pregame all of the teams that they were playing and who they were battling against. And one of the things that Mackay has not had the privilege to come to Randolph yet inside here, but at the same, basketball's even more raucous, but no matter the crowd size, I mean, if Isaac will take and shoot over to his left, he's going to see the Pirates there in black. That's blackout night for them. And if
I think it's white out for Fall River
it
on
is.
the other
If Kaya
side.
can shoot the student section from where she's at, yes. And this is always what it looks like here for the students. They usually are packed all the way up to the ceiling. In a small school, you don't have a choice but to support each other, and do they ever here. And what's awesome is when we go close to them with the cameras, at least Randolph knows to cheer, and if they don't, then our camera operators are able to get them in. So great job with the shots there with Kaya and Isaac. I think what we'll do is we'll step aside here, and we will run a few more ads for our sponsors, and then we will get the coaches interview. And then we will come back after the coach's interview, and we will talk about what the coach said, and give everything a little bit more attention when we go back as we watch the warm-ups here, as we try and see some of the players that we're going to be watching today on the court, because this is our first time having a chance to see them. We're going to step aside here. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Mackay Ackerman. On the court with their cameras is Isaac and Kaya. We thank them for the great shots. We'll be back after these messages here on Radio Plus Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee-owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire. Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Lady Rockets of Randolph, Coach Jeff Kolbeck. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Pretty excited about the opportunity we get to have to see your girls in action for the first time this year. Just tell me a little bit about, I know that you were at a phenomenal tournament to start out the season, played some incredible schools. So just talk to me about so far how the season has started for you.
Yeah, it's been tough. We're 0-6, but it doesn't really reflect our team. We were, like you said, it was an unbelievable tournament. On Friday, we played 3 schools that were either finished in sectionals or at the state tournament last year. All 3 of them are ranked in the top 10 in D1 or D2. So, and we took 1 set from a Division I school. We were competitive with the others in all the sets. It just, teams would go on service runs against us. And then Saturday, struggled our first set of the day, and I kind of got on them a little bit because it was more of an effort thing. And then they woke up and they played better throughout the day. But we saw a Division I college player on every single team we played,
Yes.
outside hitters, and it was just amazing. But what was nice about it is it showed some things that we needed to fix in practice before conference started, and we made some changes this week in practice based on what we saw over the week. So I think that was good. You can play some weaker teams and get some wins, but you might not see those issues come up until you play a really good team, obviously.
Talk to me a little bit then how your offense is going and some of the returners that you have. I recognize a lot of names on the roster.
Yeah, I've been pretty happy with the growth from the girls. Tessa Reed's running our offense. She's our setter. She's probably, in my opinion, the best setter in the conference. I think it's hands down. My outsides are Maddie Miedema, who's back from last year. So she wasn't like our go-to player last year, but she's going to be this year. She stepped up. And then we brought up Lexi Zemlo from our JV team, sophomore girl. Really happy the way she played this weekend. She was not overmatched against taller blockers at all. And she really adjusted well. Both are playing 6 rotations, which is a little odd for me. I like to play more DSs and get those girls back in there. Ani Reed has stepped into our libero position, and she's doing a decent job. She's trying to live up to Carly, and I got to keep telling her she's not Carly. She's got to be herself. But yeah, a lot of returning girls. Isabel Gorsuch is in the middle. She's had a really strong summer, and Emma Grieger is stepping in for Brielle Hollander, who transferred to Beaver Dam. So, and Emma's had a great summer. I mean, she really stepped up. So I'm really happy with them.
Talk about your defense then from those girls as well.
Yeah, so Maddie and Lexi have been playing really strong defense. Ani's done a nice job. We're going to make a little we made a switch from the weekend on her positioning in the back row to kind of help her out, move her along a little slower. I think we kind of pushed her a little too quick. Tessa has done a nice job as setter out of the back row and playing defense for us, which is great. Emma's a really good blocker, and then we're working with Izzy on sealing a little bit more. But you can see the growth and you can see the talent on the team, so it's exciting on where we could be by the end of the year.
One of the things that you do really well is you do a good job of focusing on building towards the end of the season. So when you talk about you're trying to get these girls to do this, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were. For me, and I've done it long enough, I can see the talent, I can see where we're going to be. Where the girls this weekend, it was a little hard because they're losing games and they're getting frustrated with themselves. And I kept telling them, we're not there to win games. I mean, the year we went to state, we won 2 at that thing. So it's just to make us better. And I can really see the talent. I'm super excited. My assistant coaches said the same thing our first week of tryouts. They're like, this team is going to be fun to watch this year. So I'm really excited to see where we can be by the end of the year.
Today is the opener of the Trailways West Conference. And again, you are facing today the Fall River Pirates. Traditionally, you guys have all battled really well for the top of the conference here. So tell me what you know about Fall River.
Emma Sampson in the middle is going to be their best player. She's back from last year's team. And then the Feats girl on the right side is a really good hitter. And then I believe their setter is back from last year. She's a nice setter. They've struggled a little bit too with their start of the season. I think we can score points with our serve. That's one thing I've been really happy with is that we serve at a higher percentage right this year than we have in previous years, and we've been pretty aggressive. So I think we can get some points with our serve, and that's going to be helpful. And then we got a chance if we serve, receive very well. That's the main thing. We have to serve, receive well.
It's great to play at home as well. Talk about that with your support of the community.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, the gym's already pretty full for a JV game, and to play Fall River, we finished 1-2 in the conference for I don't know how many years now. So it's a rivalry game for us, just like when we play Cambria. So it's going to be a fun. I wish we didn't always have to play in the first game of the year, but it's going to be a fun match.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining me here on the pregame show. Anything else you'd like to add that I didn't ask?
No, I'm just excited for the season. I'm excited to see what we've improved on from the weekend. So.
Coach, thanks again for joining me here on the Home and Auto pregame show. We'll be back after these messages on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinoBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back. Echo, echo. There we go. Fix that. Welcome back here. We got the main camera set up here where Makai will be running that down on the floor. There's a good shot there for Kaya, and over on the other side of the net is Isaac shooting the camera there for us as we watch these warm-ups here. 1:47 left in the warm-ups, and we will finally get to some volleyball action that was supposed to start at 7 o'clock. 50 minutes later or so. It can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, we were set up early. You got here at, what, 5:15? I was here at about 5:30, and didn't take us long to set up after that. We kind of sat here and watched some JV for a while, and then ran our pregame. We kind of extended it and longer than it normally is, but about 1:19 left on that clock. The Pirates will finish their individual warm-ups, and then after our national anthem, probably a couple starters being introduced, we will finally get to some volleyball. Yes, only an hour after it was scheduled for.
Good student section here from both schools, with Fall River just being down the road. We've got the blackout there for the Fall River students. Don't understand why they're not cheering for their team. There we got a little bit of a pose. We'll take that. And then over on this side here, we've got white out here for the students. And there they go. They got their palms up and working. So fantastic work over there by the student sections. And again, the warm-ups are wrapping up here in 35 seconds. Makai, tell me, what are your thoughts? What do you think you're going to see tonight?
I think key to the game for both of these teams is back at the service line. We talked about some of the numbers and serve percentages for some of the key players, both for the Pirates and the Rockets, but early in the season, you're going to have mistakes. You're going to have technical errors. But I think a big thing you can control is how you perform back from the service line, getting your serves over, putting them in the spots you want, and making sure they get down. And that's exactly what both teams are going to want to work on tonight. Try to lay down some good serves, hopefully get some aces out of it, and continue to dominate their way on offense to a victory tonight.
I think this is going to be much closer than people are, well, I don't know what other people are expecting, but I'm expecting that this is going to be very close. And it's going to be a fantastic battle out here. We will probably get ready here for the national anthem. We'll step aside, and then we will come back, and we will get shots of the starters on the court. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman, Isaac, and Kaya on the cameras. We'll be back.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets, and good luck in the postseason.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago. One community and one relation.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. It's not too bad. The button for Zoom on this, I think you had a chance to work it. It's right up here, and it'll zoom in just a touch there, so we'll go with that.
Okay.
And we've got a good shot here of the starting lineups here for these teams as we get ready. Here we go with the starting lineup for Fall River. Number 3 is the libero. That is going to be Aspen Schlachter. Is the libero or libero, however you look at it. Number 8 is a starter. That's Emma Sampson. Boy, they're going through them quick. Number 9 is Savannah Veith. Number 12 was Isabella Beaver, and number 13 is Addison McDonald. And now for the Randolph Rockets. Number 2, Lexi Zemlo, a sophomore at 5'9". Number 5, Emma Grieger, a senior at 5'8". Number 10, Isabel Gorsuch at 5'9", a senior middle hitter. Number 20, the setter, Tessa Reed, a junior at 5'7". Number 21, Sydney Wiersma, a senior, 5'6". And a junior outside hitter, Madeline Miedema, 5'7". And your libero is going to be number 18, and Ani is what he called her, Ani Reed. Boy, am I excited about getting this thing finally started here. Great shots on both of our cameras here, getting both of these teams here. Oh, it's got that dark. Where is? Oh, Isaac, I see where you're at. That's where I lost your darkness there. For some reason, that camera is not picking up any of the light exposure. So, boy, these officials are very slow. No wonder we're so far behind.
Game was supposed to start at 7 o'clock tonight. It's currently 7:54 here in Randolph, so we're getting underway a little late, but nonetheless, we should see some volleyball action, some good volleyball action, let that be, coming to you very shortly here. Not exactly who's going to start serving just yet, as both teams go into their final huddles. One more little pep talk before we get on your way.
Get a chance to see those shots there with the camera. Good job there of the student section once again for Kaya with a great shot there. As you can see, it's whiteout night here for the Randolph Rockets as they get ready to start Trailways West Conference action.
It looks like they will start serving as well. That's number 20, Tessa Reed, back there. Talked about her from the service line, a 92% serving percentage. So,
and here we go. Tessa going to get things started here for the Randolph Rockets. Home opener. Good job there, handled by number 7 for Fall River, Natalie Feets. Good job, and a block right up front, right off the bat. Back row, no, they're going to say a double hit or into the net. I don't know what the, must have been 4 hits, maybe? I couldn't tell what the official said. It doesn't matter, Randolph with a point. Once again, good serve there. Ball comes back, and a good touch shot right there for number 13 for Fall River. That's Addie McDonald. Going back to serve here for the Pirates of Fall River. I should probably get my instant replay set right now. Dug up, good put up there by Lexi Zemlo. Free ball coming over by the libero number 18, Ani Reed. Little touch shot, good cover there by Zemlo. Pushed over by Tessa Reed. The Pirates trying to get something, a free ball. Set up a little bit tight, pulled over to Maddie Miedema, puts it down the line, and a point for Maddie Miedema. And I'm going to set up that instant replay right away. Don't like the fact that it continues to do this for us, but I can't change it until we're live, so I should have done so earlier. Back here on the serve. Good serve there. I couldn't see the number of the server.
Number 10, Isabel Gorsuch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good dig right there by Reed to Miedema. Oh, pulled out of the net. Nice play there by number 7, Natalie Feets, and it's going to go deep. And look at that score right now. 3-1 here for the Randolph. Here comes the serve again by Isabel Gorsuch. Good serve right on Sampson. Back set, swing, and a good dig out there by Gorsuch. Off of the net on the block. Pulled up Zemlo. Free ball coming over by number 21, Sydney Wiersma. Did not talk much about her in the pregame, but she's right there. That's going to drop in the hole, and it's now 3-2. And a good shot there by Isaac. I was just a little bit late on the camera shot. My apologies. And a good shot there right now, the coach. Serve for Fall River. Right off. Ani Reed dug that out. And a miss hit, and we're tied at 3 apiece. Thanks for joining us here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. There's your serve. That's going to be mishandled again, and it's now 4-3, the Pirates.
Just like that, down by 2. They take a 1-point lead. The Pirates getting some momentum early here on the back of their server, number 14. That's Addison Steers.
Here's the serve. To the outside, swing, and a good block over there as number 5, Emma Grieger, was trying to get a block. And again, up in front. Is that both Feets and Sampson?
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of both, but Feets got the last touch on that ball. She's just getting up there, getting physical, and putting her hands on it, sending it back to the Randolph side. A 2-point lead now for the Pirates.
She is doing a nice job. Handled there. Free ball coming over as that was Gorsuch put it over. Or Grieger, sorry. And hammered by Sampson. And they are rolling right now at 6-3. Good camera shots here. We got all over the place here with our portables. We got the Masters out there. Handled there by Reed. To Tessa Reed. And a swing by Maddie Miedema. To back set in the middle. Good dig out there, but Tessa Reed could not get it up, as I believe that was Sampson once again. And I got a little bit of that shot there by Isaac. Here's the serve. Miedema, Reed, back to Miedema. And the hands are there to block, but it goes out this time. And a point to Randolph, 7-4. I might tap that. If you can hit that zoom and get a zoom in just a hair. Maddie Miedema on the serve. Brings it over. Back set. Free ball coming. Oh, good hustle play there by Sydney Wiersma. Free ball by Tessa Reed. Back set. Little dink shot once again. Wiersma and Zemlo. And right now, the Pirates are finding some holes in there, Mackay.
Yeah, definitely finding some holes. Now they find themselves up by 4. They've doubled the score of the Rockets and continue their momentum.
Serving now is going to be number 7, Natalie Feets. Into the net, service error for the Pirates. Point goes to the Randolph Rockets. It's 8-5. The Rockets are trailing. Going back to serve is going to be number 29. That'll be Aubrey Kaufman on the serve. Into the net for Kaufman, and it's 9-5. Service errors.
Not what you want, especially when you bring somebody in to serve. They come in and make a service error right away. She's going to go back out. Substituting for her now is number 15. That's Peyton Bryant. She will check in the game for the Rockets. Down by 4. It's a 9-5 contest here in set number 1. And the Pirates go back to serve.
It'll be number 4, Dana Dykstra. Gets it over to Ani Reed. Good set to Zemlo. Finds the hole in the defense, and a good job there by the sophomore with the kill. Good work. I got to start working on my switcher action here. Going back to serve is going to be the libero, number 18, Ani Reed. Right off of Sampson. Tried to get it back to her. Nope, that was Sampson right there. It was Feets in the middle. Good swing right there by number 10, Isabel Gorsuch. And the kill. Great work there. Good camera shot there on the celebration. (9-7) here from Randolph. Number 14, Addison Steers handles that one. Free ball coming over. Gonna say a double hit. Or was it number 2 in the net? It didn't show the net. I think it was a double hit.
No, I believe it was number 2 in the net. Somebody for the Pirates. And
yeah, but I don't see a 2 out there.
I don't exactly know.
I mean, unless it was number 20. I don't see 20 out there right now either. So, okay. I think it was a double hit.
Okay.
Maddie Miedema puts it back over in system. Good touch shot there by Sampson. Push deep. What a good shot there by the Rockets. And that's going to come back over by number 13, Addison McDonald. Tried to pull it back, does, and a swing. And it's going to be a point. I don't understand these hand signals. And I'm the first to tell you that I'm not an aficionado of volleyball. I'm not the expert here, but typically I can figure out what the referees are saying, but I don't understand what a closed fist is. To the outside to Zemlo. She finds the line once again, and a good kill shot right there for Lexi Zemlo. Good shot here by Kaya as we get a chance to see the server. Oh, that's Lexi Zemlo. That's number 10 over there, Isabel Gorsuch. My apologies to Isabel for missing that. Swing and a block. Both hands up there by Gorsuch to the outside to Miedema. She's blocked. Puts the ball back up into play. Give it to her. And it's going to be a double contact. That's what that one is. I understand that. And it's 11-9. The Pirates with the lead.
Pirates with
Good
the
shot
lead.
there.
Their student section knows it.
Yep.
Every time one of those players from Randolph makes a mistake, you will hear it from that student section tonight.
Then that's what I love about these rivalries. Good serve there, handled by Zemlo. Pulled back by Tessa Reed. And a free ball comes over. In system on 2. A swing by Feets handled. Miedema returns the favor off of the block, and she gets the kill. And it's now 11-10.
It's a way to keep that ball alive by the libero number 18, Ani Reed. She's able to come back down off of the hard swing from the Pirates. She keeps it alive. They're able to push it back over, get the point, bring this game back within 1 now. And Tessa Reed will serve.
Handled over there by Sampson, and that's going to be mishandled and a point. And we are tied. 11-all here at the home of the Rockets. Tessa Reed once again going back to make the serve. Handled there by Emma Sampson. Free ball coming over on the line. Touches it, confirmed there by the down official, and it's 12-11. A tough one to try and make a judgment. Good shot here by Isaac on the server for the Pirates. Hits it over to Lexi Zemlo. Back set to Gorsuch. Hits one hard deep. Played by the Pirates. Sampson from the back row takes a big swing. And a free ball coming over from Maddie Miedema. Back set to Feets. Swinging on the left hand. Couldn't get much on it with a roll shot. Zemlo will take a chance from the back row. Pushed up and into the net is going to be number 13, the setter, Addison McDonald. Point. Rockets. 12-all. Neither one of these student sections are sitting during this contest. Popped up into the air. Overpass. Maddie Miedema gets up there but couldn't finish. Feets rolls one off of the hands of Zemlo and a point to the Pirates. They take the lead once again. Mackay, what a contest we're seeing here.
Yeah, what a contest. We knew it'd be close, but first 25 points, 13 to the Pirates, 12 of them to the Rockets, and we knew it was going to be a good one.
Serve handled by the Rockets. Maddie Miedema goes down the line, dug out of there by number 1, Isla Majaka, and that's going to go wide and a point for the Rockets.
Tied up at 13 once again. Maddie Miedema back to serve now for Randolph. She walks up on it right over the net. A fantastic serve, but dug out from the back row.
Natalie Feets with a roll shot. Grabbed up there by Miedema, and Sampson says, thank you very much, and hammers on the overpass. Wow, what a job there by Emma Sampson. Hung right there on the top of the net. Emma says, I'll take that all day long. Serve coming, handled there by Ani Reed. To the outside to Zemlo. She takes the swing, pulled up by Feets. Free ball coming here. Pushed back by Tessa Reed. In the middle, big block, pushed over. Good reaction over there by number 5, Emma Grieger. And it's going to go out. Good help over there by the students section to let them know that it was going to go deep. And they were wrong. Oh, no, they weren't. Good shot there. Kaya getting the students section. Coming in to serve again is Aubrey Kaufman. Makes the serve this time. Handled in system. Big swing off of the block, and a good job there with the reaction. Zemlo just couldn't quite get on top of it. Goes into the net. And it is now 15-14. We're calling the game here from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth right here at center court. A great vantage point here. We've always been treated well by the Randolph Rockets. Ani Reed to Tessa Reed to Zemlo. Block. Emma Sampson. Big time right up on top of it. And gets the block. Isaac's got a shot here of number 4, Dana Dykstra on the serve. And here comes the serve. Popped up in the air. Zemlo puts it over with a push shot. Swing, wow, what a great swing over there by number 13, Addison McDonald. And it's now 17-14. Coach is going to take a timeout, and we will take it with him. You're listening to Mackay Ackerman, Jeff Sauer with Isaac and Kaya here on Radio Plus Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. We'll be back.
Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry.
And welcome back. My apologies to Pioneer Cake for cutting off their ad. Popped up in the air. Good set by McDonald. What a block right there is Gorsuch. Oh, Krieger. I'm going to get these. These ladies look very similar to me. But going to have a seat now is Emma Grieger after the nice block. Ani Reed with the serve. I can tell her because she's got the libero. And it's going to go right to her this time from the back row. I believe that was Natalie Feets getting the kill. Coming back to serve is the libero for the Pirates. Number 3, Aspen Schlachter. Good shot there by Isaac. Here's the serve. Dug out well, set up, hammered, but blocked in the front row. Getting a hand on it this time was number 12, Isabel Beaver, and that's going to fall through the block. And a point for the Rockets. (19-15). Once again, there's Schlachter on the serve. This time to Maddie Miedema. Tessa Reed tries to go over. And a hammer on a block right there by number 10, Isabel Gorsuch. Getting those hands up and getting a good block. Very impressive there, Mackay.
Yeah, extremely impressive. Just able to get some net presence up there, get tall, get big, and put the hands up.
Natalie Feets off of her hands. Good serve right there for the Rockets by Lexi Zemlo. Good job there by the student section getting into that. Good shot there by Kaya. There's the serve. Handled there by Feets. Pops up, and it's going to be a point. And right now it looks like Randolph has found a little bit of a weak spot for the return of serve.
Yeah, finding some momentum here with Zemlo from the service line. 3 straight points, bringing this game back within 1 and trying to tie it up here.
And once again, they're targeting Natalie Feets. And great serving, putting it exactly where you're supposed to. And we're tied at 19 all. Going to go right back to the number 5 spot. Did they touch? No touch, it looks like. They're going to say no touch. It's going to go out. Point goes to the Pirates. Serving now will be Addie McDonald. McDonald on the serve. Handled there by Zemlo to the outside to Maddie Miedema. Full swing off of the block, and a good job there for the Rockets. We're tied.
Going right down to the wire here in set number 1. Tied at 20 apiece. And coming in now, number 21, that's Sydney Wiersma for the Rockets as Reed goes back to serve.
Brought in there again. They targeted Feets. Ball just snuck over by Emma Sampson. And that's going to be a free ball. Let's see if they get in system. And they don't really get in system. Feets has to go for the little touch shot. Couldn't get it, and a good job there by Tessa Reed on 2. Finds the hole, and a point for the Lady Rockets. And they take the lead here at home, 21-20.
Tessa Reed just able to push it back over, find the weakness, and now she gets to go back and serve again.
Handled there. Tried to do the return shot there for the Pirates. Number 10, Isabel Gorsuch with a swing. That falls in. And a good job there by Addie McDonald. Point, the Pirates.
21-21. First set of action on the serve going back to the Pirates. Number 1 coming in for them. That's Isla Majaka. She will serve for, I believe, the 2nd time today. Student section's getting loud. She gets it over. Dug up from Miedema. Back to Miedema. Set up. Blocked at the net. And out of bounds. A point Pirates. They take the lead by 1 and are 3 away from closing out set number 1.
What a good job there by the Pirates to get up and get that block. I thought that the Rockets had it all set up in system and just could not execute.
As did I.
Served by Majaka. Miedema, a little roll shot. Feets back to her, and a free ball coming over. Zemlo to Reed. Good set. Miedema off of the net, had to be played there by Feets. From the back row is Sampson. Dug out, but shanked off as the sisters combine. And it's 23-21, timeout coming to the Randolph Rockets. We'll step aside and we'll take it with them as we get some shots in the huddle. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Mackay Ackerman here on Radio Plus Sports with Jeff's Livestreams.
Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports. Good work here, 23-21, still serving as Isla Majaka.
2 points
for the Pirates.
Yeah, they're 2 points away from closing out set number 1. And back-to-back times where two of them try to converge on it. Nobody's communicating, out of play. And now it's 24-21 in favor of the Pirates, who also have the serve.
Zemlo and Ani Reed combining. Here's the serve again by Majaka, looking for the game point. Good job there by Zemlo. It was out. 24-22. Time for the Lady Rockets to make a run under the serve of Isabel Gorsuch. Great shot there by Kaya. Here's the serve. Goes out. Looked like it was really close. Good job there by the line judge. And that's the set on the service error after we talked about how well they were serving as a team. It is now 25-22. We got 3 minutes in here. We'll probably take most of it during our sponsors, and then we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman, Kaya, and Isaac on our portables. We'll be back.
For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Now, welcome back here to Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports. Good shot there of the huddle for the Pirates. What a first set. 25-22 went back and forth. Let's see if we can get these student sections jazzed up here and see where they're at. And see if they'll be cheering here for their respective teams to see if they can get them going here. Looks like the Rockets are a little bit down. And student section over there, it's blackout here for the Pirates. And there's a good wave over there by one of the students. Awesome work over there as we get ready here to serve in the second set.
It's number 13, Addison McDonald, waiting to serve now for the Pirates. Just some key things being worked out by officials, making sure they know who's out on the court, and we finally get the whistle to play. Set number 2 after the Pirates take number 1, 25-22.
Nice work there off of the tape. Rockets right off the bat come right out in attack. From the back row, Natalie Feets with a dug play by Anna Ani Reed, and a block right in the front by Gorsuch, and a block return by Feets. Wow, a block fest at the net for the first point. That's the first point, Mackay.
Just making their presence known, both sides up there going back and forth, trading blows at the net. And the Pirates come away with that one. They'll also come away with another one off the hands of somebody out of there and out of play. A good serve by McDonald.
Lexi Zemlo over on that far side. I think she was hesitant. She wasn't sure she was going to take that one or not.
Caught in the middle and not sure what to do, and another point Pirates. They go right back to her. She digs it from the back row, trying to push it over and staying alive. We go McDonald over here to Feet. She slams it down and hits the back line. 3 straight points for the Pirates coming out in set number 2.
What a great job on the attack by Natalie Feets. It's right here, 3-0. It's time for the Rockets to see if they can get a stop. Serve again to Zemlo. Tessa Reed tries to get over there and cannot. And just like the Lady Rockets had found a weakness in Natalie Feets in the back row, right now, so they're going to bring Zemlo out. Good move here. Bring in number 7, Addie Witten, to receive serve. This time they attack Ani Reed. Tessa puts it up. Maddie Miedema. Good hard shot. Sampson. Oh, what a play by McDonald. Great work here on the block, staying alive. Back up at the net, back and forth. And that's going to go out. And it's 4-0.
What a play by Addison McDonald to keep that one alive. She's diving from one of the sidelines to the middle of the court. She's able to dig it out and keep the ball alive. Now she gets to go back and serve a 5-0 run starting off set number 2 for the Pirates. And looks like we're going to get that ball back over. A nice save.
That was a great save there by number 15, Peyton Bryant. From the back row, Sampson drills one into the net. And finally, the Lady Rockets get on the board by an error in the back.
Get back on the board, and their student section stands back up. Number 20, that's Tessa Reed to serve, Sampson to McDonald. She'll just push it back over. Reed in the top, slammed down by Gorsuch. Give her another kill, and it's 5-2.
Boy, has she done a fantastic job tonight at the net. Blocking, swinging. She's just been on the attack. Here's the serve. Handed by Sampson. That's going to be shanked off of her hands and go out. Point. So far, we've got a game of runs.
Yeah, 5 points straight from the Pirates. Now the Randolph Rockets coming with a little run, a 3-point run, making it 5-3. As Reed continues to serve. Dug out from the back row. Popped up by McDonald's far side by Feets. A little touch shot just in front of the net. Free ball coming here for the Pirates. McDonald on the far side coming back and just in the net, misplayed by Feets. Another point Rockets. It's 5-4 now.
That one surprised me to see Natalie Feets, the senior, miss that one.
Couple misplayed balls. Reed will continue to serve. This one to the back row. Does it clip that line? Yes, it does. 5 straight points for the Pirates to start, and now 5 straight points for the Rockets. This game is tied. Fantastic serve, an ace there from number 20, Tessa Reed. Her 5th consecutive serve coming.
5-5. Serve off of Natalie Feets. Tessa Reed has moved the ball around. She hasn't just targeted a single person. Coaches decided to move it, and she's been hitting it wherever coaches said to hit it.
Yeah, just targeting all places over there on the Pirates side. She will continue to serve once again. And another one misplayed by Feets in the back row. It is now 7-5, a 7-point run lead.
Nice work there by the Lady Rockets to get themselves back into this contest.
Tessa Reed for the 7th time from the service line. Her serve coming, and it's popped over. Dug up from the back row, and out of play, a ball misplayed. 8 straight points for the Rockets, and this is incredible what Reed is doing right now from the service line, Jeff.
Yeah, she is on a run, and I'm surprised that Coach Troutman hasn't decided to take a timeout to break it, but I guess it is early in the set.
Indeed is early, but you don't want to get too far carried away. Finally, they get one back over to the Rockets side. Dug up by the libero, popped up by Reed, slammed down by Miedema, and just out of that line, the Pirates will get the ball back, and the 8-point run will come to an end.
The up official here watching him does not like to make any calls.
No, I was looking at him first, and he didn't make it. The line judge on the other side of the court had to make that one.
Yeah, not necessarily the case. He can make the call if he sees it.
You'd think he'd be in the best vantage point for it.
In system, but just hit a little bit out with Maddie Miedema. They had a great setup right there. Like I said, it was a perfect set on serve return, put right on the setter.
A misplay there by Ani Reed ties this game right back up at 8. Some big runs coming from both of these teams. This one continuing for the Pirates on the back of Isla Majaka. She came in to serve, and now it's 3 straight points.
Handled there by Ani Reed to Tessa Reed, the setter. Miedema that time finds it and puts it right in the corner for the score. Good attack there by Maddie Miedema.
9-8 ball game. Going back to serve is Isabel Gorsuch now. The Rockets lead it, but they're down a set. Would like to run away with this one. Gorsuch's serve kept alive in the back row by Sampson. Feets just got to put it over. Should be a free ball here for the Rockets. Set up by Reed at the net. Miedema slams it down. Out of bounds. Point back to the Pirates, and we're tied once again.
9-9 is your score.
He said these games are going to be close, and we were not lying.
Serve coming here from Addison Steers. To the outside, block, attempt, but a good swing there by number 5, Emma Grieger, to drive it out off of the block.
Emma Grieger's able to just drive it down. They try to block it from the Pirates, but right out of bounds. Another point here for the Rockets. And once again, they're up by 1 with Miedema serving. Just over the net, kept alive by Feet. She digs it up. Here comes Sampson, and that swing is way back to the baseline. Another point Rockets. They lead 11-9.
Sorry about that missed shot there. Emma Sampson, you can see, came huge on the swing. Maddie Miedema on the serve. Finds both Feets and Steers. And they now have a 12-9 lead. Timeout called here by the Pirates. We'll take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Makai Ackerman here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Thanks for pointing that out, Makai.
Of course.
Good shot here by Isaacs. Got the perfect angle as he gets a shot of Maddie Miedema coming here on the serve. Here's the serve. That's going to go wide out as they were targeting Natalie Feets. That's not a surprise, is it?
No, not a surprise after last time. She had a couple of balls that came her way, and she just wasn't able to get a nice hand on them. This time she lets it go and gets the serve herself.
Reed and Sydney Wiersma, lack of communication there.
Boy.
And you heard us, and I know that Kaya would come up here and tell us the same thing, how important communication is in all sports, but especially here in volleyball. You've got to talk to each other. To the outside, Zemlo blocked. Paul's popped up in the air. Sampson, little touch shot. Free ball comes over in 1. McDonald decides to take a hammer at it and misses. Zemlo to Sampson, who takes the swing and gets the point. And we're tied at 12 once again.
Good set of events here, but Feets will get to serve. She comes back, dug up by Miedema, diving stop by Reed. They'll get it over, and should be a setup here for the Pirates.
Sampson, but that's going to go out.
Tried slamming it down just a little too far. misses that back line, and the Rockets will retain a 1-point lead with looks like number 25.
29, I think that's
that
gonna
looks
be
more right. That's Aubrey Kaufman.
Yep, that's her specialty, is to come in and serve. To the outside, to to Feets. And does she find a swing? Wow.
That was Emma Sampson. Finally, she found one. Her last one went a little too far. That one right in the middle of the court.
Oh.
Nobody's there, and this game is tied again.
I thought that was Natalie Feets. You're right. Thanks for fixing me. Sorry about that, Emma. Serving is going to be number 4, Dana Dykstra.
I always give us a little leeway because there's so many numbers going through our heads, but Dykstra right into her own teammate McDonald, a service error. Another one there for the Pirates, and the Rockets will take a 1-point lead once again.
Ani Reed back to serve for the Rockets.
Back.
Yep.
McDonald to Sampson, just over, but out of play. 2-point lead for the Rockets, who are looking to take set number 2. 15-13. Ani Reed will go back to serve once again. A lot of misplays this set from the Pirates, which we didn't see in set number 1. Ani Reed dug up from the back row. That's Feet. Set up to McDonald. Sampson on the near side. Blocked at the net. Kept alive by Reed. There's Gorsuch to this side. And that's
Lexi Zemlo with the kill.
Putting it down. Kind of quiet today has Zemlo been, but she's been at the net a few times, a few different chances. And finally you see her slam one down there.
Great play there by the sophomore. Back to serve again is Ani Reed. Drops one in there. What a great serve by Ani Reed. 17-13 the Rockets. And it looks like the Pirates are going to take another timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Isaac, Kaya, and Makai Ackerman here on Jeff's live stream.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now, right before your tax return comes in. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Werner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athlete.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. I'm going to start paying attention, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not doing very well at that. Good serve right there as Isaac's right in front of Ani Reed. Right on number 4, handling it, Dana Dykstra. Over on the first bump, though. Back set to Sampson. Dug out of there. Nice play by number 15, Peyton Bryant. Ball comes deep. Handled there by number 14, Addison Steers. From the back row was Feets. Drops one. And it's lifted, and it's over and by Steers. Drop shot and a good touch right there for the Rockets. I couldn't see who that was.
The Rockets are just finally thinking, wow, stop digging these balls. Some fantastic defense from both sides there, and I did not catch a number.
I got it on the replay. Lexi Zemlo, nice play. Here's the serve. Again, they go to Sampson. So they're going to the bigs in the back row.
And I don't blame them because so far they've struggled with it. We've seen a couple from Feets, and now Sampson misplays one right into the stands. If I were these ladies from Randolph, I would keep serving right at the bigs.
Right, that's what's working so far for them. Great shot there by Isaac. It was a good shot there of Emma Sampson, too, by Kaya. And that's going to be shanked off of the hands. And that's number 4, I believe, Dana Dykstra. And it is now 20-13.
A lot of problems here in this second set for the Pirates with the serve off the ball. Or, I'm sorry, with the serve. Feel like Ani Reed has been serving forever, and another one misplayed in that back row.
Unbelievable. Again, that's going to be off of Sampson.
Their defense on the serves, just trying to return it, has really fallen apart, especially late. And Ani Reed has had herself a very nice game from the service line. Almost had another one there. Instead, they're just able to push it over.
Oh, what a swing there by Gorsuch. What a swing right into the lap of Kaya.
Nice effort by McDonald on the Pirates to try to keep that one up, but swing off Gorsuch, it just wasn't happening.
22-13, the Lady Rockets.
Running away with set number 2. Sampson digs it up from the back row, kept up by McDonald. Here comes Sampson, touch pass over, and a diving attempt by Reed, but nobody's there.
Finally, good control of the ball by the Pirates, and they find a hole in the defense. But I want to say that she served.
I felt like she was back there forever.
10 points, I want to say. Wasn't it? No, it was 15. I think she had 7 points in a row.
Yeah. Wouldn't put it past her, but here comes Sampson trying to make up for her mistakes as she puts one in the middle of all the defenders and an ace here for the Pirates.
Sampson on the serve, off of the top of the net. There's another point, 22-16. Student sections get into the aces.
Indeed,
I guess we
they
got to
do.
pay.
There have been a lot this set, so I don't blame them. Emma Sampson just over the net. Miedema from the back row, kept up by Reed, and Miedema will push it over.
Oh.
Blocked at the net. Fantastic block, number 12, Isabel Beaver.
What a play there by Isabella Beaver. Got up on it. And it's now 22-17.
Talked about this set has been full of runs. Well, here come the Pirates once again.
And that drops in there as well. Wow. Can you believe it?
I mean, just back and forth, back and forth. It's like you take 5 points, you take 5 points, and you will take a timeout. The Rockets take this one. It's 22-18. We'll step aside, take it with them. Be back shortly here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets, and good luck in the postseason.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back. My apologies for cutting off the ad for Bristol Morgan Bank. Free ball coming over. Set up. McDonald decides to go in 2 to the outside. Zemlo. Oh, dig there by Feets. And a little miscommunication, but they find it over with a Tessa Reed with a touch shot. Little dink right there by Tessa Reed.
Now the student section here for the Rockets getting back on their feet as they get the serve back. Lexi Zemlo, who's had a pretty stellar night, she will go back to the service line. Her serve over, dug up by Feets in the back row. Set up by McDonald. Here's Sampson on the near side. Slams it down, and it's in. Another kill for Emma Sampson. The ball goes back to the Pirates, and they're only down by 4.
They needed that kill right there with a 2-point differential. They cannot afford now to make any service errors for the Pirates.
Well, here's where they started off on a 5-point run with Addison McDonald from the service line. Remember, it was 5-0.
One-hander there by Ani Reed. Comes back over on the free ball. Let's see if they get it set up. Calling for it over there is number 9. She takes a big swing, and that's Savannah Veith. Veith, my apologies, Savannah. Boy, she called for it right away.
She knew what she was looking to do, and she executed, slammed it down. Another kill for the Pirates, and they're within 3. Looking for another run on the back of McDonald. Her serve up and over. Back row set up by Reed.
System with Gorsuch. Nice work. In perfect system. Serve return right on the setter, Tessa Reed. And Gorsuch finishes exactly like you're supposed to. Good crowd shot there.
1 point away, 24-20. Looking to close out set number 2, number 20, Tessa Reed from the service line. Dug out from the back row. McDonald will set it up and just punched back over. Reed's there to cover, another Reed. And Miedema will push it back. Nice diving dig. Slammed back too far.
And it was
touch. They will say it was tipped by one of the Rockets.
Yep.
They didn't give me a number, so I'm not sure which one, but nonetheless, the point and the ball will go back to the Pirates, who are looking to start a run and get back in this set.
I believe it's 24-21. There it is.
I believe so too, yep. Did fix it. Majaka with the serve. Medema back to the front row, set up by Reed. Medema with some slam. Miedema. What did I say? I don't remember.
That's all right. It doesn't matter either way. She gets the serve kill, on the set. And a good shot there of the student section as Maddie Miedema gets the score to be 25-21. We'll step aside and we'll come back here on Jeff's live stream.
Whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
We'll be done at 9.
Welcome back here to me too. I was thinking we'd be done at 9 o'clock. No, I was actually thinking I was going to be home right around 9:15. I was thinking it would be an early night
that would
tonight.
Have been ideal for
7
you,
o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock start.
I was thinking 7 o'clock start, 2-hour game, and then we pack up here, and I've obviously got an hour drive back home. But I was shooting for 10:30. Right now, I wouldn't get home at 10:30. So.
No.
Should be interesting, but I think we will go to 5 as these first 2 sets have been so competitive between the Rockets and the Pirates. Neither of them want to give in, and why would you? The first conference game of the season for them. Each of them take their respective sets, and now we're on to set number 3.
So bear with us. That's a good shot of Coach Jeff Colbeck. See, I was just going to say, bear with us as we continue to work on names and all that type of stuff. And I've been interviewing Jeff for the last several years, so I should know that and mess that up too. Tessa Reed is number 20 on the serve. Serves it, and that drops in there. That was an interesting play as Sampson and Veith back away. Veith, sorry about that.
Yeah, both of them back away as if the other was going to get it. Neither of them did, and a free ace there for Reed.
And the student section is on their feet after the first point. Put back into play, finds the hole in the back there. Ani Reed tries to get after it, couldn't, and a point goes to the Pirates. Unlike the last game where it started out 5-0 and then the Pirates came back and ran.
5-point run, an 8-point run.
Yeah. Craziness.
Now it's just 1-1. Back-to-back misplays there.
Communication is a key factor in that one right there.
A lot of miscommunication tonight from both sides, causing some errors.
Isla Majaka on the serve. Maddie Miedema rolls it. Goes to Natalie Feets. She sets it to the opposite side. A little touch shot goes out of bounds by Dana Dykstra. Point to the Rockets. It is 2-2. Going back to serve is going to be number 10, Isabel Gorsuch. For the Rockets. There's your serve. Handled that time by Emma Sampson. Feets in the middle. Drills one right at, was that Zemlo? No, I believe that's number 7 that was drilled at Addie Witten. And then hitting the ball a couple of times is Emma Grieger.
Grieger just trying to get that ball over the net. It was kind of fighting with her, just coming back. So she knew she couldn't hit it multiple times, but she was dedicated to get the ball.
Serve this time is that number 14, Addie Steers. Handled there by Miedema to the outside. Little touch shot there by Emma Grieger. In the middle, full swing, and down it goes. Is that Emma Sampson on the kill?
I believe that was Feets on that one.
Feets, number 7. I'm blocked here by the official from my vantage
Trust me,
point.
I get it. I believe that was Natalie Feets on the dominant slam and kill.
Here's the serve. Handled there in the back row. Hammered there by Maddie Miedema. A little short push. Free ball coming. Outside, Miedema. Block over there by Sampson and Feets. Ball comes back. What a dive. Push deep. Ani Reed, what a play taking place here. On the, didn't quite get over. And it'll be 4, and then it drops. 5-2, the Pirates.
What a dive by number 1, Isla Majaka there. She's able to come in, dig it out, and keep that ball alive.
They're going to lay out here again. These are 2 rivals. Wow. Sampson on the hammer. That was impressive.
A couple of big kills here from the Pirates so far in set number 3. Now to a 4-point lead. And continuing to serve. This one hit up by Reed. Back to the other Reed and pushed over by Grieger. And that one just too far off of her wrists.
It's now 7-2 and a timeout called by Coach Kaufman. He doesn't want to see any more on the run. And we'll step aside and take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman, with Kaya and Isaac giving us those fantastic shots. We'll be back.
Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back. Good shot there by Kaya. She gets the bench after taking a timeout. And Isaac returns the favor and gets a nice shot over here of Addie Steers.
Addie Steers putting a little run together for the Pirates, continuing to serve.
Handled there that time by Grieger. Free ball came over and then it hit the beam or the curtain that was hanging down, and that goes as a point because it was initiated by the Pirates.
Initiated by the Pirates. I believe it was Majaka who hit it over, and on the beam of the side of the Rockets, they'll get the ball back with Miedema to serve.
Nice job there by Miedema. Roll shot from the back row for the Pirates. Handled there by Reed to Zemlo. Touch off of the block and a point to the Rockets. It's time here for Maddie Miedema to make a big run.
Yeah, Maddie Miedema and the Rockets team need a run. They're down by 3 in set number 3, and the student section back on their feet. Miedema's serve picked up from the back row. That's Majaka. Coming upstairs to Feets. Off of Reed, staying alive. Back to the other Reed, just pushed over by Grieger. Off the hands of Majaka, and another point for the Rockets.
Nice work there. I thought that Randolph was in trouble because they were out of system big time, but they were able to make it work.
Miedema to serve once again. This one up and over. Dug out by Steers. Popped up in the front row. Here comes Feet. Slam down. Blocked at the net by Grieger.
Nice work there once again
Emma Grieger blocking it at the net, bringing this game back within 1.
That was a great shot there, getting the student section in the background with Maddie. Ani Reed to Tessa Reed to Zemlo. Back over with a little touch shot. Good job there by Miedema. Gets it over to number 21, Sydney Wiersma. We're still trying to get the numbers of the names and the faces, which we will get. Gaia with some great reactions over there, diving out of the way so she didn't catch a header. I shouldn't laugh at you. Great work.
She's so dialed in over there, she's not even listening to us.
I wouldn't listen to us either.
Natalie Feet serving it over to the Rockets, hit over by Zemlo. Off of the hands of a couple of Pirates, and down it goes. Ball back to the Rockets within 1.
Great job there again by the Rockets, just to stay with it in battle.
What do you mean you wouldn't listen to us either, Jeff? Want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you, and the kids who watch us back also appreciate that.
Handled by Feets, but nowhere to go with it. And once again, it seems like they have found their target. There we got a good shot finally of the ace.
8-8, set number 3, and another timeout taken. We'll take it with them. Be back in a matter of moments here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
We are Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Right,
Welcome back. You're right. They don't use that whole minute.
Stopped it there at 22 seconds, catching us by surprise. But nonetheless, continuing to serve for the Rockets. Did it clip that line? No, it did not. A service error brings the ball back to the Pirates with a 1-point lead.
So that was Aubrey Kaufman came in just a little bit long. 9-8, the Pirates. Coming off of their timeout, they got exactly what they wanted. Side out. And here's the serve. This time I believe that's number 4, Dana Dykstra. And that was going to fall for a point.
Peyton Bryant in the back row there for the Rockets. Not sure if that one was hers, but she didn't move up on it, let it fall in front of her. And an ace in favor of the Pirates with Dykstra still serving.
I think coach is telling her, be aggressive. Handled by Maddie Miedema to Tessa Reed to Lexi Zemlo. Pulled out somehow. Touched there by Sampson. Zemlo rolls one. Feets. Back set to Sampson on the slide, and she's going to get the kill on that beautiful slide play. Wow.
Good play there from the Pirates. Sampson's able to drill it home. A couple of hands on it from the Rockets side, but not enough to get it back over. 3-point lead once again here for Fall River.
Tessa Reed over on 2, catches them by a surprise, and a great set there. Or a pushover, I guess. Wouldn't that be a set?
Yeah, I love a good surprise there. They just think they're going to set it up, and instead she pushes it right over in the middle of the defenders, catches them all off guard. And that's why you got to stay on your toes here in volleyball.
Ani Reed ready to serve for the Rockets. That's going to be out of system right off the bat. Tried to get it there. I believe that was Steers to McDonald, and went back towards Steers, but she could not get a piece of it. Point for the Rockets. Thanks again for putting into the chat. We'll get to it as soon as we can. Popped in the air from the back row. Emma Sampson, and a dig by Ani Reed. Unfortunately, they had to put it out of bounds, but what a dig. I wonder if I got that on the replay. That was an incredible dig by Ani Reed.
What a fantastic dig by Ani Reed. Now the head coach for the Rockets getting in the official's face. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to dispute, but nonetheless, not very happy with one of those calls.
Checking in here, a couple of fans. Timothy McDonald, thank you for the broadcast so I can watch my daughter Addison. That's exactly why we do this. So thank you. And Megan Dietzenbach, thanks for the live stream and commentary. Please zoom out one camera. The multi-camera moving with the ball is extremely hard to watch. Yep, we're working on trying to get that all fixed. Thank you very much for your opinion. And feel free to call her Addie McDonald.
Addie
we will
McDonald.
do so.
Good to know now. She's had herself a game. A lot of good balls from Addie McDonald as she's up there in the front row for the Pirates. And still getting this dispute underway there. I'm not exactly sure what he's trying to argue.
I'm not sure because it all would have happened before the dig.
Surprised we're not hearing it from the student section here of Fall River, but
yeah.
they're staying quiet over there, which is kind of surprising. I think they've got their mindset on something else.
And it sounds like they're going to agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. It was an all right, I'm done with this. Point will go to the Pirates like initially called. Back to serve for them, the libero. Number 3, Aspen Schlachter. And we are ready to play a 12-10 contest, set number 3. Schlachter from the service line, up and over. Picked up by Reed in the back row. Back to the other Reed and over by
number 10, Isabel Gorsuch. Couldn't get the full swing on it. The set was a little low.
Yeah, set a little low. She might have jumped a little too early. Nonetheless, the ball ends up in the net. Another point for the Pirates with Schlachter serving.
That's going to go in the net. Side out to the Rockets. And a good shot there of the student section. Going back to serve is going to be Lexi Zemlo.
Schlachter from the back row. Addie McDonald picks it up, punch back over, block at the net. Gorsuch might have got a hand on it, but I think most of that was in the net.
Couldn't quite get the block to go back over as it stayed on this side of the net. And it's now 14-11. Addie McDonald on the serve.
Miscommunication once again between Miedema and Reed. Neither of them necessarily calling for it, and that's the result.
Good shot there by Isaac to get the Fall River Pirates student section. Addie McDonald back on the serve.
Aggressive serve from McDonald off the rafters, and Reed couldn't get there in time.
I believe that was off of the hands of Adeline Witten, was that?
I didn't see the initial. I believe it was Witten on this side and then to Tessa Reed, but at that point it was for no cause.
Handled there this time by Peyton Bryant. Maddie Miedema. McDonald to Feets. Over to number 9, Savannah Veith. Missed it.
Right into the net she goes. Rockets will get the ball back, down by 4. Number 20, Tessa Reed, back to serve.
She started it early with a good run in the second set.
Near side defeats up and over and off the hands of Miedema. Another point Pirates, their lead grows to 5.
16-12. We are one set apiece. 25-22, the first set goes to the Pirates. 21-25, 25-21 to the Rockets in the second set. Majaka back to serve. Handled, good job there by Addie Witten to put it back into play. Feets back to McDonald. Pulled up there by Reed to Tessa Reed. Maddie Miedema just has to bump it over, sends it deep. McDonald, a nice back set to Feets. Wow. Was that a nice play by the Pirates?
Multiple times that little rally. Feets was set up very well and trying to get a block on it where a couple of those Rockets just not able to get high enough. Slammed down by Gorsuch and another kill.
She comes back with a great answer.
It's exactly how you want to answer when you get one on you. You slam it down with some authority, possibly swing the momentum. They are down by 5, but she will kill it and now be rewarded with the serve.
Good work there by the Rockets. 18-13.
Isabel Gorsuch, the serve up and over. Majaka picks it up from the back row. Up to the libero, she'll overpass, and it'll be passed back over by Grieger. Setting something up. McDonald will slam it and blocked at the net. That's number 5, Emma Grieger.
What a timing play there by Grieger. McDonald had a perfect roll shot And they're saying that it wasn't played over on the other side of the net. And a great play, though, by Grieger.
Nonetheless, fantastic play from her. And Gorsuch will continue to serve. 18-14, set number 3. Up and over, picked up by Sampson. McDonald has to keep it alive. Sampson will come up. Once again, blocked at the net by Grieger. It's staying alive on the side of the Pirates, and point goes to the Rockets.
Wow. Is Emma Grieger having a day right now at the net. Making some good reads, being very aggressive up there.
Couple of nice points from her. Just putting her hands up, getting tall. Isabel Gorsuch to serve. And that one just a little too far back. A service error from Gorsuch brings the lead back to 4. And as well as the ball back to the Pirates side for number 14, Addison Steers checking in.
So that one sails just a little bit deep.
Steers with the serve to the back row, picked up by Reed. Back to the other Reed, Miedema. Slams it down off the hands of Majaka, give her a kill, and give her a point.
Nice job there by Maddie Miedema.
She will also go back to serve, down by 3. A set apiece in the first 2. We're in set number 3. Maddie Miedema up to the service line. She hits it over. Steers from the back row. Set up for Feats on the far side. Miedema keeps it alive. Back to Reed. Just pushed over. And another fantastic kill from number 2, Lexi Zemlo.
What a play there. Again, great work by the Rockets to get set up in system and get that perfect set over to Lexi Zemlo.
Miedema to serve. She walks up just over the net. A fantastic serve, but a nice dig by McDonald. Punch back over, free ball here for the Rockets. Reed to Zemlo, just a touch pass, nobody's there.
Nice little dink shot there by Zemlo. Great shot there at the net of her. And Miedema is on a run.
Is on a run, this game back within 1. 19-18.
And a timeout looks like it's going to be called here by the Pirates. We'll take it with them. Here's your chance to put something in the chat, and we'll check it when we come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman, Isaac, and Kaya down on the portables, and we'll be back.
Phase HVAC sales and service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great...
Welcome back here. Let's check that chat real quick. Streaming's been great. You're welcome. Hey, good luck with your hunting in Montana. I'm jealous. I wish I was there with you. Go Mad Dog Miedema and the Lady Rockets. Watching in Beaver Dam is Angie Brom. Here comes the serve. Handle there that time by McDonald. Swing by Emma Sampson. We haven't said her name much in this set. Tessa Reed puts it over to Majaka. McDonald, oh, what a back set in the middle, but a dig over there by Reed. Couldn't handle it. And it's 20-18. What a great job on the back set.
Yeah, fantastic set there from McDonald. She's able to set up Sampson, who digs it down, and another kill for Sampson as Feet serves this one to the middle. Picked up by Miedema. Set up by Reed. Here's Zemlo. Touch pass. Good diving stop. Back up by Miedema. Reed. Zemlo just has to bump it back over. Free ball coming for the Pirates. Set up. Sampson touch. Blocked at the net. And point goes to the Rockets.
Now, I don't know if they're, yep, that's what they're going to call 4 hits. The ball didn't go over. I wasn't sure if one of the Lady Rockets had touched it enough that it would have still been in play. It doesn't look like it. There's the student section for the Rockets as Aubrey Kaufman's coming in to serve.
Aubrey Kaufman serve up and out the back. That's back-to-back service errors for Kaufman from the line.
You'd like your serving specialist to make sure they can keep the ball in play, especially in a tight set like this, 21-19.
Yeah, definitely. You can't give up those points. A 2-point game now when they could have had the lead. Instead, the serve will go back to number 4. That's Dykstra.
Oh, what a serve by Dana Dykstra. Great job there. Good catch on the celebration by Isaac in the back there. Hey, one of the things that we do here at Jeff's live stream is you'll notice that I'm not using last names. That's because these are my students, or our students, I guess I'll say. from Central Wisconsin Christian. I'm looking for student camera operators all the time. And if you love sports but are just unable to participate, this is a great way to do this. So if you have an interest in this, reach out. My email is usually at the end. It's livestreamjeff@gmail.com. Love to have you join our team.
Served by Ani Reed. Packed back over Sampson, but she's too far out. It's 22-21, and the Rockets will get the ball with Ani Reed to serve again.
Just as I said before, if Emma hasn't had a lot of swings, she's missing this, and she hasn't had a lot of swings.
She has not. They've got to get her back involved. McDonald will set up on the near side and trying to block, but it falls on the Rockets' side. A good kill from number 9. That's Savannah Veith.
Nice work there by Veith. Good full swing, great set. So a good work in system there for the Pirates. And when we've seen them in system, they've executed well.
Indeed they have. They just got to get back to that place. Schlachter to serve. 2 points away from closing out set 3. Far side to Gorsuch. She slams it down off of feet. Staying alive by Schlachter, but not good enough. It's 23-22 in set number 3.
What effort out there by Schlachter. And here's a chance for the Lady Rockets to get a good run here with Lexi Zemlo.
Zemlo punches it over. Good serve, kept alive. Here's McDonald to set it up. Punched back over by Veith off of a couple Rockets, off the beam, and too many hits.
Unfortunate right there because Tessa Reed got a good job of getting it set up, and they just couldn't get it, and it goes off of the Reed. And Coach is going to take a timeout here, and we're going to step aside and take it with him. We'll be back here on Jeff's Livestream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
For lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard.
Welcome back here to the Rockets Gymnasium. Here in Randolph, Wisconsin, the Lady Rockets are trailing the Pirates of Fall River 24-22 here in Trailways West Conference play.
Needing one more point to close set 3. Addie McDonald to serve for the Pirates. Up and over, picked up from the back row. Here's Reed trying to set it up. Miedema will just have to punch it back over off McDonald, and nobody's there to pick her up. It's 24-23. The game's back within 1, and the Rockets will get to serve one more time.
What a smart play there by Maddie Miedema to hit that ball as deep as she could into the corner.
Got to give herself and her team some time, and it ends up working in her favor. Tessa Reed now to serve. Up and over. Bumped from the back row. Here comes Feets. Blocked at the net. Staying alive.
Gorsuch started a hand on it again. Unfortunately, it falls on the swing by the Lady Pirates, and they now take set number 3, 25-23. What a set there, Mackay, and what a contest we have here.
It's been back and forth that entire set, this entire match, and I'm really looking forward to set number 4, seeing if the Rockets can come back in or if the Pirates will take it away.
We're going to step aside. We'll be back here for set number 4 here from Rocket Country, home of the Randolph Rockets.
In your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Maine, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee-owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Randolph, Wisconsin, home of the Lady Rockets from Randolph. And it's going to start here shortly with set number 4. Greg Kohler, are we winning 2-1, Megan? I forgot there was a live stream and just turned it on. What's your prediction? Will the Pirates finish in 4? Boy, we were sitting here talking the whole time about what our thoughts were. We're not used to staying until 10:30 for a live stream for volleyball. Oh, what a dig over there by McDonald. I don't know. We both are sitting here. It's going to go 5. It's just been that type of contest.
It has been that type of contest, and a couple of nice digs by Addie McDonald there for the Pirates, but they're not able to get the point. It goes to the Rockets, and that just shows you how back and forth this game has been between the different rallies, the sets, and the actual match. 2-1 in favor of the Pirates. They'll look to close it out, but trust me, it's not going to be easy. And that went off the hands of Sampson, who's had herself a couple of mistakes these last few sets. 2-0 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, they just haven't had a chance to get Emma involved in the attack. And I think, again, I'm just spitballing out loud here, but I think that when you're that quality of a player, what, are you kidding me? Addie McDonald is all over this court from the back row all the way to the far corner. And Sampson now comes out, just as we were talking about. She just could not get involved, and she was having a hard time.
Yeah, when they did get her involved and set her up properly, they were doing right things with her. But when it's coming to her from the back row and they're serving, she's been kind of taken advantage of. They've been serving towards her, and why not? Because it's really worked. So she went to she's taken out now, going to talk to coach, and a 4-0 run here for the Rockets. Reed continuing to serve. Back to the libero. Popped back over in the face of McDonald, and it'll stay alive on the Rockets side. Miedema hits it back over. Here comes the libero. She keeps it alive. McDonald sets up, feats, and way out of bounds. They just can't get their bigs involved right now.
Yeah, they are struggling. But we've talked, this has been a game of runs the whole night, and there's another one, and this time Coach Troutman is not going to wait, and they're going to take the timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Makai Ackerman here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Randolph, Wisconsin. 5-0 run here for the Lady Rockets to get started here in set number 4, trailing 2-1. Here's the serve. Tessa Reed gets it this time, puts it up, and Sampson was involved there, had a good up, but then they just could not finish in system to get it working. And now it is 6-0, so the timeout does not stop the bleeding here for the Pirates. Oh, what a serve again. Finds Emma Sampson, but this time McDonald over to Veith. Push back, trying to get it deep. Good handle there by number 4, Dana Dykstra. And a swing over on the far side on the overpass. Again, a joust at the net. And this time, Dykstra gets the win. Good work there, battling.
Savannah Veith was very happy with that as she was all over the ball at the net. Finally able to get one going her way. They get on the board in this 4th set. Now coming in to serve for them is number 1, Isla Majaka. She serves it over, kept alive, just pumped back over to the Pirates' side. Off of the hands of Sampson.
Free ball coming over to the Rockets. Back set, good swing, handled there by Emma Sampson. And tries to get a little touch shot, and a double hit by the Rockets. Hey, you know what I'm going to do, Makai? I'm blaming this on Kaya. Every time Kaya comes to work the camera here, we have long games.
Yeah, let's
Don't
blame
you
it on
agree,
Kaya.
Isaac?
I agree.
Yeah, Isaac's over there
Isaac's
nodding his head, too. Kaya, come on. Here we go.
Jaka to serve, pumped up by Reed. Gorsuch on the far side, blocked but kept alive. Popped back over to McDonald. Up top for Dykstra, a little touch pass. Reed keeps it alive, back to the other Reed, and Miedema will push it over. McDonald, here comes Feets, but blocked at the net. Number 10, Isabel Gorsuch getting big.
Puts the roof up and gets the block. And it's 7-2. Boy, are we having some great volleyball here.
Indeed we are. She gets the block, and now she'll go back to get the serve. 7-2, set number 4. Rockets trying to force number 5. Back row to Sampson. Set up for McDonald. Here's Feets at the front row. Tipped at the line. Staying alive. Here's Reed setting up for Miedema. She slams it down, blocked, but kept alive.
Oh, great play here on both sides of the net. Sampson on the elevation from the back row.
But something going on up there, and the point will go to the Rockets. I don't exactly know what they called.
I don't either.
I don't think the coach of Fall River liked it either. Nonetheless, it's 8-2 now, and
I think they might have a good argument. They're going to say that she attacked from the back row and a spike from the back row. And they're asking if there was confusion between the blue line and the gray line. I think that's a legit argument.
Nonetheless, points going to go to the Rockets, up by 6 now. Gorsuch serving once again. Back row hit up by Feets. McDonald up to Sampson, or excuse me, that was Feets. Sampson was in the back row. She pushed it over from Miedema. Little touch shot and a diving dig from McDonald, but not in time. The lead grows to 7.
Boy, have these Lady Rockets come out on fire here in set number 4.
It's exactly what they needed to stay in this one. 9-2. Isabel Gorsuch to serve. Up and over, a nice one. Sampson from the back row and into the stand. She has really struggled returning serves tonight, and the Lady Rockets know it.
They have been finding the bigs. We talked about this earlier. When they're in the back row, that's not their specialty. At least right now, early in the season. Wow, Gorsuch with a great serve. McDonald in system, full swing. That's going to go out. No touch. Well, it is going to be a touch. Nope, it is not.
Nope.
Side out.
All right. 11-2, up by 9, and Isabel Gorsuch once again serving. Just toying with that net up there. McDonald, Sampson from midcourt picks it back up, and an overpass staying alive from the rafters. Miedema will just have to get it back. Sampson to Feets, back to Sampson midcourt once again. Miedema picks it up and trying to stay alive, but into the stands on the scoring table. The Pirates finally get the ball back, still down by 8.
Sydney Wiersma with a great effort over there for the Lady Rockets.
Serving specialist now, number 14, that's Addison Steers with a 96% serving percentage coming into this match.
Kaya with a great shot there of the service. Miedema on the full swing. That's going to go off of the body of Majaka. And the point to the Lady Rockets, 12-3. They are not going to give the Pirates a chance to get into this. This is kind of what it looked like in set number 2. And they had a huge run. I believe that it was like 20-11. But the Pirates came back, but they only could get to 21.
Pirates definitely did come back, and that's exactly what they're looking for to do here. But not like that. A misplay by Feet. She had it over. Instead, she tries setting up one of her teammates. The lead grows to 10 now, the largest of the day for either of these two teams, and Miedema will continue to serve. Up and over, pushed up by McDonald at the front row from Dykstra. Sampson just a touch pass and a perfect spot, but we will give it a net violation over there on Sampson, and instead the point goes to the Rockets, their lead to 11.
A little bit too tight on the set, and she took off running from the bench, so she had a ton of speed. 14-3. Boy, I'm surprised that Coach Troutman has not taken a timeout. Off of the hands of the block of Zemlo, and they finally get a side out. 14-4.
We'll try to get a little bit of a run going. Last time they got the ball, it went right back to the Rockets' side, so Natalie Feets from the service line looking to get something going.
Oh, the student section is letting her have it.
Up and over, dug out by Miedema. Pumped up by Wiersma. McDonald to Sampson, slams it down, and in play. Point Pirates, lead down to 9.
Now they've got her engaged, I think, here, and that's exactly what they wanted to do.
They finally set her up in the right spot, Jeff.
Yeah, it was great work in system play.
Up and over, trying to get it from the back row. That's Grieger keeping it alive, and Zemlo will just have to push it over.
Good dig right there by Maddie Miedema on the swing by Emma Sampson. Little touch shot, Majaka. McDonald says, I'll take it, and it's off of the hands. Point, Pirates, and here we go. Run, run, run.
3 straight points here for the Pirates, bringing it to 14-6. Even though that student section is being ruthless to Feet, she's continuing to drown them out. A little smile on her face, and the serve is up and over. A nice one. Miedema misplays it out of bounds, and another point here for the Pirates.
Natalie Feets with a little boogie out there.
Has a little smile on her face when the student section's right next to her, but she is locked in. Another nice serve, kept up by Reed. Here's Zemlo at the net, but it's an overpass into the net. And a nice run for the Pirates, who bring this set within 6.
When do you take the timeout if you're Coach Kolbach?
I would say one more point. One more here, it's a run of 7, I believe. Then you take the timeout and you get your girls to focus back in. Up and over, Miedema from the back row. Up to Reed, pushed over by Zemlo. Nice spot.
Coach Ackerman on the call. Good job there. And they get the ball back on the play. Nice work. 15-8.
That's exactly what you wanted to do there. Perfect shot from Zemlo. Serving once again. Majaka digs it up. Miscommunication, but they'll just get it over.
This time Aubrey Kaufman did her job, got it in play. Zemlo with a full swing.
Nice dig from Majaka down to her knees. Pumped over by Sampson off of a couple Rockets. And point goes back to the Pirates, still down by 6.
No, the block was there. The block was there. But a good job there by Feets to power right through the block.
Dana Dykstra to serve, down by 6. A 15-9 in the 4th set. Up and over, dug up by Reed. Tried to push back over, but a fantastic block from Sampson, who's finally getting it going and letting her teammates know so.
I am telling you, we are watching some really fun volleyball here. Yes, when we tell you this, we are here for the Rockets, but when we see good plays, we call it. And we are seeing some good plays on both sides of the net.
Fantastic, some nice digs, some nice blocks, and of course, a couple fantastic kills. Into the net, lead grows to 6 once again. Ani Reed to serve, back to Dykstra. McDonald keeps it alive. Here's Sampson from midcourt. Just a little touch pop, and Reed will go back over. That's Tessa Reed.
Wow.
Finds the hole in the defense, puts it exactly where she needs to, and the lead goes back to 7.
What a great play there. Heads up play by Tessa Reed to see everybody coming up to the net and just lays it on one right back to the far corner.
Ani Reed, dig by Feets, up to Sampson, just another touch pass, and she'll put it right in the middle of everybody. Couple of nice plays. That's exactly how you play volleyball. You don't need to be powerful.
Saw that everybody was going back to defend on the back row, and then that leaves that opening right in the middle of the court, and she found it. Schlachter back on the serve.
Miedema digs it up. Reed keeping it alive. Here's Gorsuch, and she just fires it right into the net.
Isabella Beaver was there as the intimidator. And I don't know if Gorsuch dropped her head just a little bit or what, but into the net.
Student section for Fall River is finally getting back into it. Kept alive. Gorsuch at the net, slams it down into empty space.
Fool me once, right?
It's exactly what they say. She says, okay, I'll make up for it right here. Goes right back to the well with Gorsuch, able to get another kill.
Served there by Lexi Zemlo. Free ball coming here for the Rockets in system. Miedema has to dink shot. Oh, what a pull there, but could not get it. Laying out was number 9, Savannah Veith.
Yeah, she was their last line of defense there, as it was a nice touch pass by Miedema. Instead, the dig goes out of bounds. Lead grows to 7, and Zemlo continues to serve. Feets digs it up from the back row. Pushed over by McDonald, and that's the right play.
19-13. So impressed with both of these teams.
McDonald awarded with the serve. 19-13, a couple more spins of the ball, and she will hit it over.
Student section singing Old McDonald.
They must have a couple of rosters over there.
Feets on the swing, dug out there by Gorsuch. Maddie Miedema pushes it over, back up, and it's going to say a lift. Nope, double hit. Double contact, yep.
I think both refs are confused at what each other are calling.
Yeah.
I don't think they exactly know what each of them is saying, to tell you the truth, from the looks on their faces. But
must look like a replay. I'm not sure why.
Somehow the ball went to the Pirates there. We couldn't tell you exactly how. And they'll get another one, as this one's off the hand of Ani Reed.
But they did get a point, so.
Correct.
I wish I knew what happened.
Yeah. Nonetheless, down to 4 here. McDonald continues to serve after it was originally called the Rockets' ball.
Overpass.
Feets, touch pass, toes that line, and it's in. Another point here for the Pirates. 19-16 on a run with McDonald at the service line. Once again, looking into that student section.
Great job there with Kaya on that shot over there.
Addie McDonald up and over, dug up from the back row, trying to be pushed over, but a nice block from number 9. That's Savannah Veith on the far side.
Are you kidding me?
Whoa. What'd they call there?
I don't know. Over the net? Oh, in the net is what it says.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I wish I knew.
Yeah. 20-16. The Lady Rockets with the lead.
Dug up from Veith. McDonald sets feet up, and right into the net she goes. Another point Rockets. They're 4 away from taking set 4 and forcing a 5th.
21-16.
Tessa Reed to serve here for Randolph. She gets it over, picked up from Sampson. McDonald to the far side, that's Veith, pushes it back. Ani Reed is there. Back to Tessa Reed, Miedema. Veith to McDonald. Sampson midcourt, slams it down, and a nice diving stop by Ani Reed, but it's too late.
McDonald and Sampson, I know I missed the celebration, jumped and collided with each other and almost looked like they were going to hurt each other.
Very excited about that play.
They were.
As it should be. It was a fantastic kill from Sampson.
It was great in-system work once again. Gorsuch had to push that one deep. McDonald this time over to Feet. Sorry about that. Miedema tries to find the line. McDonald laying out once again. She is going with bruises all night. She will be sore tomorrow. Miedema hammered it through the block of Feets. And number 12, Isabella Beaver. Good job there by Maddie. 22-17.
3 points away, Isabel Gorsuch from the service line. Pirates doing all they can to stay in this one. Gorsuch's serve to the back row and off the hands of Dykstra. Another misplay brings it to 23. And
17,
the Rockets
yeah.
can see set 5 coming. Just need to outlast the Pirates here. Gorsuch will serve again. Going right back to Dykstra. Why not? It worked last time. Sampson will just have to hit it over. Should be a free ball here for the Rockets. Miedema slams it down, and it is.
Maddie Miedema. What a kill. Wow. Good student section shot there.
Very dominant from Maddie Miedema, 24-17. The Rockets need one more. Isabel Gorsuch serving it up and over and just out. Nearly towed that line down there to win it on an ace. Instead, the ball will go back to the Pirates, needing a couple.
I don't know what you think about it, but I love watching Gorsuch's serve. It just barely clears the net with a lot of pace.
It would distract me, that's for sure. That's why I don't play. Good serve there for number 14, Addison Steers.
Off the hands, I believe that time of Emma Grieger.
It was. 24-19. Needing 5 to keep it alive. Steers to the back row, popped up by Reed. Kept alive somehow. Reed's got to get it over.
Wow.
And it will not get back to the net. A fantastic play there from number 7. That's Adeline Witten. But the ball will stay with the Pirates and a timeout called. We will take it with them. Be back here shortly on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Welcome back. Good shot here by Kaya as the Pirates starting to rally a little bit here. Good shot there also by Isaac.
Definitely starting the rally, bringing it back within 4. Remember, it's win by 2, so they've got to score at least the next 4 in order for the Rockets to get a point and still stay alive.
Overpass. Good pull back there. They're going to say over the net by Emma Sampson. Played the ball at the same time that the Rockets were trying to play it, and that is how set number 4 ends.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't put it past you. That's exactly how I knew set 4 was going to end right there. Something of that nature, but nonetheless, we're going to set 5. Back and forth, not only in the sets, or not only in the actual sets, but the actual sets themselves. Fall River taking the first. Then we will go back to the Rockets, then Fall River, and now the Rockets once again. We'll take an ad break, a couple minutes here, and come back with set number 5 in Randolph, Wisconsin. Stick with us. It'll be a good one.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Bright, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pinot. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinotBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back here to Randolph, Wisconsin, home of the Lady Rockets here in Rocket Gymnasium. It's Rocket Country, and right now the Fall River Pirates are going to do whatever they can to take set number 5. And the question is there too much dinking and dumping? Boy, that is a great question to ask. I think so. But they're doing it because it's been effective. When they've been in system and stayed in system and played it like this, oh, miss hit there by Emma Sampson. That one kind of caught me by surprise, obviously.
She's definitely struggled in these later stages of the sets, and got to get her back. That was a perfect opportunity for her. I thought the set was adequate. Instead, Sampson into the net. Another point here for the Rockets. They will continue to serve as McDonald pushes it back over.
Into Miedema. There's whole shot, but a dig over there by Dykstra from the back row of the roll shot was Sampson. Pulled back by Tessa into Ani. Oh, and a swing into the net is Feets, and it's now 2-0. So you can tell right here, as a good comment in there about, is there too much dinking and dunking? Not right now from the Pirates.
No,
they're
definitely
swinging,
not.
but they're missing.
Yeah, they could use some more dinking and dunking, I think, because both of their bigs now, Sampson and Feets, last 2 hits have been to the net.
McDonald pushes it deep, yep. From Tessa Reed over. McDonald with a good set. Swing this time by Dykstra. Dug out there by Ani Reed. Finish by Maddie Miedema. Popped up, and a good effort there by the Pirates. See if they can get this in system. Reed over to Miedema. Could not. McDonald has to take it herself and could not. And it is now 3-0. Now we're only playing to 15, though.
3 straight balls into the net for the Pirates, who could have had fantastic chances. Instead, now it's 3-0 off of the likes of number 20, Tessa Reed, and her serving ability.
We have to start talking about who we interview here.
There's quite a few good candidates in my mind.
We'll have to talk about it on the next break. Gorsuch with a hammer shot. There's one of them. There's a candidate. And a good job there by number 10, Isabel Gorsuch. And a timeout's going to be called here by the Pirates, down 4-0. We'll step aside and take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Mackay Ackerman.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back here to Randolph, Wisconsin. 4-0 here for the Lady Rockets in set number 5. The winner is sitting pretty for the Trailways West Conference title. Oh, what a serve there by Tessa Reed. And there's another miscommunication. Coming out of the timeout, it's 5-0. The first to 15.
These final sets are so crucial because with only 15 points, you're halfway there before you even know it. 5-0. Reed will continue to serve. She goes back this time. Sampson's there, sets it up to McDonald.
Blocked by Gorsuch. Good work there from the back row. Sampson dug out there by Reed, but it goes out.
Ooh.
They tried. Coach was begging.
That was nonetheless a fantastic dig from Ani Reed in the back row.
Isaac has the shot down here for Isla Mojaka, sorry about that, on the serve.
5-1 here. Majaka back to Reed, the libero, back to the other Reed, and just pushing it across. Pirates should be able to set something up. McDonald sets to Dykstra. She'll push it to the back. There's Reed. Back to Tessa Reed. Miedema tries to slam it, but blocked at the net. That's number 7, Natalie Feets.
Good work there by the Pirates.
Staying alive are this Pirates team, 5-2. Majaka serving once again.
That's why I think you've been seeing a lot of the dinks, is because there's been such good blocks at the net. Gorsuch with a swing, dug out by Sampson. She takes it from the back row, pushes one deep outside to Miedema. A little touch shot, pulled back in there by Dykstra, falls, and it's a point for the Rockets. Do you think Coach Kolbeck is happy with his team?
By the smile on his face, I'm going to say yes to that answer, or say yes to that question, rather.
You cannot fault the effort of either one of these teams.
Both laying their bodies out on that court tonight. Gorsuch to serve, up 6-2. McDonald at the front row. Just pushed over by Feets to the back corner, and a nice placement there from Natalie Feets brings the point again to the Pirates.
Gorsuch couldn't quite get there. She knew that she had vacated the spot. She had a smile on her face as well.
Number 14, Addison Steers, in to serve for the Pirates, down by 3. Up and over, dug out by Reed. Back to Tessa Reed, who sets for Miedema, off the hands of a couple Pirates. Kept alive by McDonald off the rafters, and somehow they get it over. Miedema on the far side.
A little bit too close on the set.
And they're going to say she reached over the net. I believe that's Natalie Feets.
Oh, yeah, it didn't even have anything to do with the play.
No, but they still called it. Feets was not very happy with it, and that's why I waited there. I wasn't exactly sure, but nonetheless, 7-3. Miedema with a nice serve. McDonald's able to dig it up and get it back over. Zemlo at the net. McDonald once again on the near side of Dykstra. Back to Reed. Tessa Reed over to Zemlo. Just pops it over. Diving dig by McDonald.
Once again, all over. If you want to see somebody on the court, you might as well say McDonald.
Addie McDonald pushes it over, staying alive, and nobody gets there. She keeps it alive by digging it numerous times, and then she's able to push it over for another point.
7-4. This is exhausting. Natalie Feets on the serve to Miedema. Out to Zemlo. She missed hits on a good set over there that time by Tessa Reed.
And I think that question in the chat couldn't have come in a more perfect timing, as we're seeing what the slams are doing right now, why the dinking and the dunking has been so successful.
Oh, Feets mistimes that one on a crucial opportunity. From 7-6 to 8-5.
And the student section are letting her know it. 8-5 now. Number 29 coming in.
Aubrey Kaufman, again, the serving specialist here for the Lady Rockets.
Up and over, back row, Majaka, nobody's there. Good diving dig by Dykstra.
Wow.
And a slam by Sampson.
What a recovery. Out of system, Sampson puts one into play. 8-6.
Did not think Dykstra was going to get there. She ended up sliding in, keeping it alive for Sampson, who puts the ball right in the right spot.
Dana Dykstra to serve for the Lady Pirates.
Still down by 2. Student section's getting loud. Back to Miedema. Popped up from Zemlo. She'll pump it over for Feets. McDonald going cross court. Back over, tapped down.
In the net.
Gonna say
Emma
no.
Sampson in the net. Yep. And it was a good call. She followed through just a little bit too much. And a point for the Rockets.
Quite a few of those mistakes killing the Pirates right now. Ani Reed with the serve. McDonald setting up Sampson. She'll slam it back. There's Miedema. An overpass slammed down by McDonald. Reed just touches it back over. Dug out by Feet, set up by McDonald into the net, but point Pirates.
Swinging away there was Emma Sampson, or was that Feets? I'm sorry.
I believe it was Sampson. Feet set her up at first to McDonald and then to Sampson. She will take a seat on the bench. 9-7, and in to serve now the libero, number 3, Aspen Schlachter. Her serve into the net. Another service error for the Pirates, and the lead back to 3 here for Randolph.
Oh, you can feel the tension. Boy, the team that is making the fewest mistakes is the team that's going to win this.
Lexi Zemlo up by 3. A nice serve, catches him off guard. McDonald keeping it alive, playing it at the net. And that one out of play, another point. Rockets, they're 4 points away from taking their first game in conference this season. Lexi Zemlo from the service line, giving some thumbs up to the student section and running back to the huddle as we have one more timeout. Stick with us. We'll be back here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back here to the Rockets Gymnasium. Timothy McDonald said, yes, that's my girl, and she has been all over the place. But now, let's see if his comments about let's go Fall River are going to make a difference. Zemlo into the net for the sophomore.
Mental mistakes right now for both of these teams. A couple of net violations and a couple of service errors. Speak of the devil, Addie McDonald back there.
Ready to serve.
Up and over, popped up by Zemlo. Here's Gorsuch, slams it down, kept alive by Dykstra. McDonald has to just hit it back. It's a nice one. Reed at the net, pushed over by Miedema. Veith to McDonald, back to Veith. And off of the hands of the libero, Reed out of play, and another point Pirates. The game's back within 2.
In-system play, executed perfectly. Student section is right there cheering on Addie McDonald. 11-9.
This time she's on the side with her student section, exactly where she wants to be. Dug out from the back row. Reed up to Miedema and blocked at the net. That's number 7, Natalie Fietz. So many names. Timeout, Randolph. We'll take it with them. 11-10 here in set 5. Stick with us. We'll be back.
HVAC Sales and Service is the go-to for heating, cooling, and geothermal needs. Whether it's sweltering summer days or chilly winter nights, they've got the perfect solution. Their team is dedicated to keeping homes comfortable year-round with top-notch installations and reliable repairs. Plus, they offer energy-efficient options that save money while keeping homes cozy. Trust All-Phase for all HVAC needs and enjoy a comfortable home no matter the season. Call All-Phase HVAC today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner.
Welcome back here to Jeff's Livestreams in cooperation with Radio Plus. It is 11-10. Serve coming here from number 13, Addie McDonald, right in front of the student section. Isaac's got the shot with Addie. 1 point differential in the 5th set. That's going to go off of the hands, and it's tied. 11-11.
Boy, let me tell you, Jeff, Addie McDonald's serves tonight have been so aggressive. I don't even know how you return those from a defensive point.
Yeah, she has just been all over the court like we talked about.
It's definitely been a difference maker here for the Pirates, who tie it up now 11-11, set number 5. McDonald's serve into the net. We talk about how good it's been, and there you go. Jeff, what do you call that?
I call it unlucky.
Bad unlucky, toss. Not the announcer's jinx.
Nope, there's no such thing.
Whatever you say. 12-11 in favor of the Rockets. They have the serve. Number 20, Tessa Reed, back at the service line. Serve dug out from the back row. Sampson makes an adjustment. McDonald up to Veith. Cross court. Slams it down. Number 9, Savannah Veith with the kill. Ties this game at 12.
I don't understand why this up official just doesn't make the call when he sees it. I don't understand that. He's always turning to the line judge, which there is no need to. We could see it was in by a foot.
Indeed we can. Oh, and another service error. This one on the back of Isla Majaka.
Too tight, too tight.
13-12, and it's coming down to Isabel Gorsuch for the Rockets. 2 points away.
Could you have asked for a better first game in the Trailways West?
I don't think so. Dug up by Sampson. Dykstra up top to feet. She pushes it back out of bounds.
And it is set point. 14-12 here for the Lady Rockets at home.
One more serve, and Gorsuch can put it away. 14-12, set number 5. It all rides on this. Gorsuch's serve out the back, a service error. We're back within 1, and the Pirates will get the ball back.
Oh my goodness, 14-13. And going back to serve is going to be Addie Steer,
She's
a junior.
been the serving specialist for the night. Up and over, she's just got to get it in. Set up by Reed, back to the other Reed, pushed over by Grieger in the hands of McDonald. She pops it up, punched back over, and a couple hands. Miedema, and it's in!
The back corner. What a shot there. Wow. And we're tied.
14-14.
Hey, how about some extra free volleyball? Just what we need, right?
Especially when it's already 9:45. Let's get some more. Free volleyball and a timeout, Randolph. We're tied at 14, and we'll take it with them because I think we need a break. It's insane up here. The atmosphere in this gym is crazy. We'll step aside. Stick with us here on Jeff's live streams.
Specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back. 14-14, set number 5.
Both student sections on their feet. Addison steers to serve. Dug up by Reed in the back row. Kept alive by Grieger and just pushed over, but a block at the net. That's number 8, Sampson.
What a play. Emma Sampson comes up big and a great serve. Give it to the junior Addie Steers to put a great serve in play, and it's set point.
Just like that, the Pirates could close it out.
In the middle, Maddie Miedema blocked. Nobody gets it. Good layout there by Dykstra.
Pushed back over to the Rockets side. Pumped up, Grieger slams it down. McDonald's not there. We're tied at 15.
The senior Emma Grieger says, not so fast. We defend home court, and we're tied.
Exactly how you want to defend with all your fans here. Maddie Miedema from the service line, a good one, up and over. McDonald from the back row. Dykstra over to Feets, and a nice keeping alive by Miedema. Slam back over by Reed. McDonald sets it up. Sampson a little touch pass. The Rockets are there. Far side to Zemlo, and it's down. Point Rockets, and they're 1 point away once again.
16-15, the Rockets, and the student section is rocking. It's on its feet. Maddie Miedema on the serve to McDowell. McDonald, tip, touch, and it drops. 16-all. Hey, why don't we just make it 25?
Jeff, do you remember at the start of this when we said this game is going to go back and forth?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think in either of our minds a million years we would have ever guessed it would have went to this.
Nope.
16-16, Feets from the service line. Dug up by Reed, back to the other Reed, and pushed back over. Pirates should get a free ball. They set up Sampson, touch pass, but the Rockets are there. Sampson once again slams it down.
Oh, my.
And they lead by 1.
Emma Sampson at the net. And now, going back to serve once again is Natalie Feets.
Set point, match point. Up and over. Miedema digs it up. Reed keeping it alive. Zemlo has to push it back. McDonald setting up for Sampson. Slams it down, but Miedema's there.
Good dig by Miedema. Oh, push it, McDonald. Sorry, over. Roll shot there by Sampson. This time they're going out to Zemlo through the block. They're going to say in the net for the Pirates, and it's tied 17. Oh,
there is no quit in either of these two teams. Going back and forth, set 5 already, and now we're into 17-17 territory.
And Emma Sampson looks gassed.
She did look very tired, and I don't blame her. Aubrey Kaufman with the serve for the Rockets. Majaka from the back line. Here comes Sampson, slams it down.
Fingers.
Off the block, point Pirates, and they're going to go back to match point.
This is the first time, though, I think that they're coming back on a first-time serving with the lead
For
at
a
18.
match point,
Yep,
I agree.
Yep, I agree.
Very crucial for them to get that one back there and not let up any more damage. Dana Dykstra, number 4, back to serve, 18-17. She could put it away. Picked up by Miedema. Over to Zemlo, slams it, blocked at the net, staying alive.
Good dig there by, and it falls short, and the Rockets lose in the 5th set to the Pirates, 19-17. Wow, what a contest. Hey, we're going to stay right here, and we're going to wrap this up. What a contest here, Makai. Give me your final thoughts, and we'll give the final score.
I don't even know what to give you as my final thoughts. The beginning of this one, we already came into it late, about a 7:45 start for us, and we knew it was going to be a bloodbath. These two teams have a great rivalry. Just down the road is Fall River, so we knew it was going to be a good one. We said that, hey, this game, don't be surprised if it goes back and forth, back and forth. That's just how these two teams play. They have very similar styles, and we knew that's how it was going to be. I could have never predicted that we would have made it to 19-17 in set number 5. And let me tell you, we were treated to a game here. I was so impressed with so many of the players from both teams, but shout out to the winning team, the Pirates. I got to give my honors to number 13. That's Addie McDonald, all over the court tonight. She had a bunch of runs from the service line when she was back there serving, and some of the best digs I've seen all season and in my career watching volleyball. So fantastic to see her play, but kudos to everybody on that court tonight, both for Fall River and, of course, for Randolph.
Yeah, fantastic job here. And my thoughts are, again, you saw two teams that had all kinds of desire to be successful here, and the team that really battled hard, both of them here. And Coach Kolbeck is going to come up here, and I'm going to hand him your headset here, and he's going to give us an interview here at the end of this contest. But, Coach, thanks for coming up here and joining us. What a contest.
Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, both sides played their hearts out. Both were super tired at the end of the game. But I get it. Our girls played hard. Where we came from this weekend to what we played tonight, I told them they played championship-level volleyball tonight. It was nice to see.
It was so fantastic to see. Your girls showed great effort. They were out there battling. I think that they did everything back and forth like they were supposed to. Good blocking, good digging, good serving. Yep. I thought that they did everything at the right time, and the scores show it. I mean, 25-22, lose the first set, right? Come back and win 25-21, lose 25-23, and then win the set 25-20, and then lose 19-17 in the 5th.
Yeah. I mean, the 5th set we had a pretty decent lead, but I knew they were going to battle back too. I can't pick out anything we did wrong tonight. I really can't. They're a solid team. They got two amazing hitters out there. Their setter's very good. And we matched them point for point, so I can't ask for anything more from them. And we're super young too. So like I said, to come from playing the teams we did this weekend and not dropping our heads and coming to our first match against Fall River and really giving it, I mean, we had our chance there. Yeah.
Yeah, you talked about it. It's too bad that you guys are facing each other as the first game here in conference, because no doubt you guys are really both very competitive, and the winner of this one has the advantage now in the conference. So
yeah, definitely. But like I said when we talked before the game, you can see the talent on my team.
Yes.
So you can get excited where we're going to be by the end of the year. I was pretty excited the jump we made in a few days, to be honest with you.
Oh, we could see it out there on the court, Coach. Yeah. You had a smile on your face almost the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, I can't pick it. Those girls are great. They just played their hearts out, and such a fun group of kids, but they really played hard, and they left it all on the court, and that's what I asked them to do. So nothing I can be ashamed of, or they played super hard. A great group of kids, though.
Yeah, unfortunate, Coach, that you ended up with a loss, but thanks for joining us up here on the post-game show. This has been the head coach here for the Randolph Rockets, Coach Jeff Kolbeck here. His girls battled hard in this contest here. Unfortunately, they fell to the Pirates. Now, if you're a Pirates fan, you got to be happy with how your girls battled on the road, right, Makai?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wouldn't ask for anything more, especially on the road. A tough environment, pretty well-packed gymnasium tonight, and obviously an awesome student section here from Randolph. It's going to be hard coming in here playing at one of your rivals' places, especially in a big moment like this, but let me tell you, River Falls and the Pirates showed up, and they showed up right. Just some fantastic play all over. They dug the ball well, they killed the ball well, and they were able to take the better out of these. They were the better ones out of these two teams tonight, but trust me, not by much. By what? 2 points in the end there it came down to? So either it doesn't matter who you're rooting for, which team you are, you should walk away with your head held high because both teams played extremely well tonight. And for this being the first game in this conference matchup, I am really excited for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and again, we are very fortunate here that we get to cover these Randolph Rockets a couple of more times. And I love covering this Fall River team. I've seen them now 3 years in a row. We went down and we covered them at the sectional final, and then we got a chance to see them here last year, or I don't remember where I saw them, but they're a very fun team to watch as well. And I remember seeing all these girls and how well they have done here tonight, and it is just great for Trailways volleyball in general. And one of the things we like to do here on Jeff's live stream is I hope that you'll stay with us here. We like to pray at the end of every one of our broadcasts here before we end up signing out. So if you'd like to join me here. Heavenly Father, we want to give you thanks for, first of all, for the wonderful contest that we had a chance to see here today. We thank you for these great creatures that you have created, these great athletes, and the opportunity for them to perform in front of their fan bases. And Heavenly Father, we want to thank you so much for just the opportunity to live stream for both of these teams and for both of their parents. Lord, we want to thank you for that none of these athletes were hurt. We know that there's going to be bumps and bruises. That goes with any type of contest that you have. But we want to thank you that there were no injuries that took place between these two teams. Heavenly Father, we ask that you will also be with them as they travel home safely, whether it is here to Randolph or if they're going back to Fall River. But we ask that you will please be with every one of those people who are leaving this gymnasium today. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Congratulations again to the Fall River Pirates winning 25-22, 21-25, 25-23, 20-25, and 19-17 here from Randolph Gymnasium here in Randolph, Wisconsin. Take care, God bless, and we cannot wait to see you at a court or a field near us because tomorrow is Friday football.
Friday under lights.
And we have got 5 contests on the Radio Plus network here, and we hope that you'll be able to watch us. And once again, thanks again for everybody following us. Take care and God bless.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.